are live. Oofed, I'm 2 minutes late. I can't believe it. How could I do this? Hello, Magnus. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry I'm 2 minutes late. It is my greatest failure. I got caught up in making tonight's announcement image. The irony being, now the announcement image is late because I was spending so much time trying to make it happen. Like a fool. Up. I'm actually pretty happy with this one because I used the diorama mode to make it. You'll see it on Twitter in just a moment. Hello, Ice. Thank you for joining. Freshman. Persona 3. Very good. Very, very good. Started pretty shortly, honestly. That. Actually. Send it just one time. There we go. Much better. Busy, busy day. Alright, we're actually all set now. Send the side. Telegram. Very good. It fell with the Char helmet. Gotta, or, well, actually, wait a minute. You might have, and it might just not be showing up. Or, no, it should be showing up. 1 second. Was a redeem. Why is that suddenly not showing up? Oh, I bet because it's not showing it in history. Okay. Not a problem. I have that ready to go. Immediately, so many of these in, like, not a convenient... Why are there so... This is, this should be, like, one of the most iconic masks. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna compromise for the sake of not taking too long on doing this. This will also be a much quicker cutout in general. It's Illustrator. Just like giving him like a whole massive hat. It's honestly pretty delightful. Nice. Oh shoot. Name. Smaller than I'd like, but whatever. It works for the meme. It always works for the meme. Plus, it gives us an opportunity to listen to Astroman's theme, and I'm totally on board with that. That line is so messy, but worst shape I've ever made. These make me happy every time. File. Export. So, this is not precisely the Char mask, but it is gonna be pretty close. It's the Zex Marquise mask from Wing. Now, he gets a different hat every time. I'm not stacking him. That'd cost extra. Okay. That is pretty solid timing. Almost solid timing. Keep playing the music. Gonna hop in the Discord just in case anybody's in here. Jay, you're not in here already, are you? I see that you're playing right now. Two of them are playing right now. God, are they going to be on immediately? That'll be amazing. Launch. And actually, we're gonna leave the music running for a teeny bit. Because I have the music muted in-game. I've been listening to my own playlist, so for a moment, it's gonna be dead silent.
In the not-so-distant
Not dead
future,
silent.
the
No music.
Gunpla Battle Simulator has undergone many iterations in its history, and is
Hello,
about
controller.
to begin the next phase in its evolution. Thanks to cutting-edge AI, improved game terminals, and advanced Gunpla scanning
Oh
techniques,
god, why are you not...
a new age of Gunpla.
Thank you. A new age of Gunpla. Wait, what about double noise? What voice? What do you mean? Sandata, I need actual... What does that mean? His voice... Oh, yeah, no, I know. I know that there was audio playing in-game, it just wasn't. What is the job for me myth, by the way? I do have the little knife buddy on my Super Leo. I love him. Like, I actually don't even use that option part much anymore. I just really like having it on. Oh, okay. I haven't played Armored Core yet, so... Okay. Actually in, let me... Options... Turn the audio back. So we're gonna turn chill music back down. Okay, that should be fine. If at any point the game music is overwhelming or the game audio is overwhelming, please let me know. There's Twitch. Good. We good! And yeah, 621 is the main character. I just didn't know, like, the full sentence or anything. I don't know why I'm going over to the mission desk. If they're not here, then we're starting with team building. So, naturally, we've got my builds, but that's not what we're here for. So, it's time to start chat building a Gunpla, which actually, I guess I didn't reflect that in the audio this time. Or in the audio, not in the title this time, so I'm going to edit the stream. That. Okay, the stream is now titled Chat Builds a Teammate.
Hey,
What, you're just gonna lurk even though you're not playing tonight?
I just want to tell you good luck. We're all counting on you.
Okay, thank
Also,
you.
they're both in the Gundam channel.
Why? Oh my god. Okay, 1 second. Thank you for letting me know. I have a button for this. Okay. I'll talk to you later. You guys, I was in the stream chat. I've got a button for it.
Oh, snap.
I'm glad you're excited to use the Gundam channel, though. Hello! Are you guys actually already in-game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to send you a reply on, I guess it was Telegram.
Yeah.
Um,
I saw that it popped up, but I'm currently monitoring Twitch chat and doing everything else. Say hi, Twitch!
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I was trying to tell you that I've been staring at Spreadsheet the game for the last few hours, trying to make sure my suit was actually ready.
Oh, I mean...
Part-
Well,
No,
actually,
you don't understand. I was not doing upgrades. Like, I cleared the last 2 chapters without doing any upgrades. I was below, more than 10 levels below what it was recommending.
Oh, no, I get you. I just need you to understand that I'm about to do a chat build, so my stats are going to be all over the place. They've already requested long legs and the Funsaiki head, so you have an idea of what's going to start happening. Long legs, huh? Who's going to have the longest legs?
Probably Noble.
Well, it doesn't need to be G, it just needs to be Annie, and I know that there's a couple...
No, yeah.
Ooh, Rosen Sulu might be up there.
Yeah, that's fair. Rosen Zulu, Noble, shit. It's a newer one, kind of reddish in color, very sleek kind of silhouette.
Mac Knife?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Its legs
those
are pretty
legs
long
are
too.
actually weirdly, like, proportionally to it, they're long.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah.
when they're on other stuff, they're weirdly short. I mean, I can size them up, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna try Rosen Zulu first. Although somebody mentioned... Yeah, Wound Ward is not a bad idea, Tenkai. Okay, legs are all over the
Wound
place
Lord's
right now.
a good one.
Let's see... Actually, I think Wound Ward was kind of the only leg suggestion, I think. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Well,
That was
Tenkai,
that
you called out the head
liter-
already, so...
Speaking of abilities and the fact that we were literally just staring at spreadsheet game, I was
That's what
just
we're calling
sharing
it,
with
by the way.
I was just sharing with Jay that my experience from between GB3 and 4 is that 4 has introduced the terminology of ground dodge and air dodge and break fall. Is that what it is? Anyway,
Yes. Oh, yeah, here we go.
but there is still the like holdover terminology of step from 3.
Yes.
And I even went into like the config settings to try to look at how do I step with controller, and it's not there. So I went to keyboard bindings, and it's V. So then I went into test mode and was like, all right, so what is step? And was like moving and doing the V command to see step, and it literally is just ground dodge. It's the same animation, it's the same distance, it's the same
Yeah.
boost consumption. So now I'm staring at backpacks going, does movement speed step and invulnerability time step stack with movement speed ground dodge and invulnerability time ground dodge?
If you're asking, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like they've been granular enough where they might be separate. I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
if they were going to be separate.
I am operating on the assumption that they are separate, and I am feeling a difference while upgrading ground dodge, so I'm sticking with that.
Okay.
I am hedging my bet.
Very
I was
good.
just voicing that observation out to the world.
Gotcha. I hate that I already kind of like this. Chat's really good at this. Okay, we've got legs ahead, and I'm going to make an executive decision on the backpack because somebody mentioned the Skyver. Actually, Tenkai's mentioned everything. Everybody except Tenkai throw out some suggestions for parts. Tenkai's
Somebody
3 for 3 on stuff. Everybody else participate. And then I'm sorry in advance for the stats because they're not going to be good.
Fine.
You'll have to carry
Dude.
me, the one with way more hours already.
No. If you and I were able to carry, yeah, I'm gonna call him Benny because that's his screen tag in
Sure.
this game if he shows up at any point, and I think that's his screen tag in Twitch also if he ends up in chat again tonight because he's been there before. Anyway, if you and I were able to carry him a few nights ago, then I think we'll be fine.
That is a fair point. It's kind of a bummer. Well, we could do it in, like, maybe the last hour or something like that. I really want one of the stream activities to be seeing how far we can get in survival mode, because it's really
Oh, hell
hard.
yeah.
Like, I've already done it
I'm
with
so
my
down.
Leo build, and my cap is 35 before I'm just getting my shit wrecked. It's really fun. So, I'm way into doing that. Also, we've got Barbatos Lupus. I think Lupus Rex? What's the ability? Yeah,
I
Lupus
really
Rex
want to
arms.
make I really want to make a build that uses his tail blade.
It was actually on my demo one. It's real fun. There's
Like,
a lot of
I wanted-
options that let you do it. Like, so if
Yeah.
you want to use... Because it's a grapple, basically. It lets you drag people in.
Oh.
But it's still really
Oh.
useful, and the cooldown is very short, so it is definitely a nice one to have.
I was kind of hoping it would be like a blade funnel, you know?
Fair, yeah. Okay, Lupus Rex. Ooh, the gold! Ooh, my color scheme looks pretty good on that.
He.
Alright.
I guess. So I'm
Okay.
kind of flipping back and forth between abilities and silly visual, I guess. But I'm looking at what ability to put on my backpack. I've got HP capacity, invulnerability for ground and air dodge, movement speed boost, movement speed ground dodge.
Since you're not here, I am gonna do that. No, I'm listening. Careful, I just...
Um,
Myth called out a backpack as the biggest backpack, and I know what I'm going to do, and it's going to be really unwieldy. It's gonna be real stupid. Anyway, go on.
So the movement speed boost, movement speed ground dodge, thruster gauge consumption reduction for the ground dodge, and then capacity and recovery speed.
That
But
sounds
the
so...
the last slot I'm looking at is I can reduce the thruster consumption for air dodge by 6.5%. Or
How often do you air dodge, though, is the thing? Because I found myself dodging on the ground a
I'm-
lot more, but that might just be me.
yes, for 100% for sure. But this build is hyper mobile and I love it, so I end up air dodging kind of a lot actually.
Right on. God,
I forget that you can dodge.
I'm like triple multitasking right now. I've got you, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
also Damnation just requested giving Myth's little sub-avatar the Tallkeys shield and cannon. He's currently wearing Zex's mask because I couldn't find a good Char one really fast.
Heard.
And also I have to get the biggest backpack, which means I'm going to apply changes real fast. Don't look at... Oh, I'm not in the lobby yet, so this is not our complete
You're
build.
fine.
I just need to run to the store really fast
Oh.
and see if there's a bigger
Are you-
one.
Are you in lobby?
No, not yet. It occurred to
Okay,
me
I
like
was-
right after I said it, like, oh wait, I'm not actually in yet.
Yeah.
I just need to see if there's a bigger backpack in the store, because...
Welcome to the show.
Maybe I should hijack the Ethernet cord then
The
if we're
gifts
going to
are
be
this
using
way.
my PC as a lobby. Here we go.
Straight up don't know what series it's from, and I don't want to spoil it by saying it out loud.
Well, I'm currently under my wife's desk getting the Ethernet cord, but if you text it to me, I can try to help.
Never mind, I found it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
Spending to get a bog standard, no stat version of this just for Myth of all people. Also, Damnation, I
Hey.
promise I'm... Oh,
Been there.
the double 800 Gundam Weapon backpack is not the biggest backpack. Honestly, you could make an argument for Psycho Zaku, but that's not what I'm doing either.
Psycho Zaku is what I was expecting, to be fair.
No. You don't understand.
Is it the full armor unicorn?
Nope.
That one's pretty huge, too.
Not as big, though.
That's fair. I specifically don't tend to lean toward that visually, so it's kind of hard for me to recall.
I know, neither do I, but I'm pretty excited for it either way. Adjust. Scale. This is so fucking stupid. I'm real excited. This
I
isn't
gotta
gonna...
take my headset off for a minute.
This is not practical in any way. But, Myth, I got your biggest backpack right here. You're welcome. It's not quite Dendrobium, but I'll accept it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dendrobium's not... You know, honestly, though, it looks like it could be part of Dendrobium, which is pretty funny. You have higher rarity versions. I have higher rarities. I do not have higher rarity master grades of it, and we went for size because that was the request. Now, if we get a really tiny body, I can scale that up, and that will also scale the backpack up. So if somebody wants to call dibs on a body, because we haven't changed that yet, keep that in mind, because we can make it bigger. can't
Alright.
believe this is funny every time.
PC mechanic mode is done.
Oh,
and
Myth, you already chose one. We got to give everybody else an option. Tiniest body. I think I actually know which
I
tiniest
think air
body is gonna
dodge is the best call there. Let's just roll with it. Let's go. Fuck it. Go. We'll do it live.
If you already made a choice, we gotta cycle other people in.
Do I get a choice?
No, you're part of the game. We can't.
I
I know.
I know.
I know. I know you know. Okay, there's not a chance in hell there's a smaller body than. Well, actually, there probably is, but this is fine. So there's our smallest body. No, trust me. Trust me, chat. I need you to go with me on this journey because if I'm remembering correctly.
I'm not gonna stress that too much then.
Oh, they changed it. That's not how it worked in the beta, I don't think. Maybe it works on.
What?
Maybe it works on ARMS. Either way. One with the code.
Maybe it was just reestablishing from Wi-Fi to Ethernet.
Or small. Okay.
I got a chain of like network connection lost, and it told me that you guys were playing Gundam Breaker again.
Yeah, I just got it too. It was probably because of the Ethernet thing. This is.
Yeah.
We can do this. You know, honestly. I could probably just recess. Hold on. We could go stupider with
That's
this.
what
So
I need.
the body is now the smallest it can be. But what if the body was so small?
Oh no.
Oh, okay, we can't. Never mind. We can't do what I was just about to say. Unfortunate. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. You can still be weird.
Oh. I do have shit. I forgot to change the paint note I tried to make for myself, but I needed to forewarn you, I guess. Forewarn makes it sound like such a harsh thing. I have switched out my helmet and I have changed my paint just a tiny bit to try to make the Psycho frame look better.
Alright. That should be cool. I'm down for this. Oh, neat! Right, you could do that with some arms. Dope. Okay. So we'll do that for both. So 300, 160, 300.
Let's just try that for now, I guess. Maybe we'll pull this back some.
Should be.
See how
There we
that
go.
reads.
Okay, perfect. How we look in chat? Just occurred to me we can get taller with the adjust. How does this feel? Is this are we doing this? I feel like we might need different arms, but everybody's saying we love it so far, so this is all good. We're large part.
I'm
I mean,
excited to see what you've done.
I can make the arms big. Do we want big arms? Because I can do that. Just make
Yeah,
the arms
big
bigger.
arms.
Okay, we're doing big arms.
No. Do T-Rex arms.
Oh shit! Oh no, that's already the torch. Believe me, you're gonna love it. Okay, we need to just arms scale up. God damn it. Okay, arms
Like there was something else I was trying to remember.
scale. Killer crab arms. Hey, look at if this were a front mission, this wouldn't be allowed because that torso can't put out enough power. Only one arm big. A chat. Are we following Myth's instructions on this one? I don't want him to steal the entire show. But also, I feel like we're gonna have a great. You know, I can have asymmetrical arms too. That's allowed. So do we want like one? Both big hands. Okay, both big hands. Doing symmetrical, both big hands. That's good. I don't have...
Alright,
All
so
right.
I need legs and weapons to get upgraded.
Myth, you're already doing so much. You don't need to threaten people because you're not getting your fiddler crab arms. Now, I'm gonna... that so that it's actually connected. Can't rotate, but we can move forward a little bit. That's excellent. Are we making... honestly, I kind of feel like the default size is the way to go here. It kind of looks like Funseki climbed inside a mobile armor. Like there's just a horse inside the rest of this thing. Which, is kind of neat. Well, neat's not necessarily the right word, I don't think, but, we'll go with it. What are our weapons today, chat? I'm gonna just available anything. Horsepower giant robot. See, you get it. Stand. Epion sword. You're in luck. I just upgraded that, so we can... Well, okay, wait. Do you mean the whip? Because I have the whip, but sword is not whip. Oh, you mean... Okay, hold on. Right, that's right. The actual beam saber. Okay. We can make this happen. Filter. GPU. Let's go. There we go. That'd be sword for the day. Zoom out, please. Oh god. All right. Nope. Oh. Okay. The suit is so cumbersome. The camera is no longer agreeing with us. But we do have a master grade of it, so there we go. Epion sword, equipped. I hate that I like. This happens every time. This shouldn't be cool, but it kind of is. Okay, that's both of our weapons. We can't resize weapons, unfortunately, so the master grade is just the size it's going to be. What about gun? How does this...
That's a shame to know.
Zamel's not in this. I think it would have because of hitboxes, is my assumption.
Well, it was always argued whether or not the hitboxes even changed in 3, so...
That's kind of fair. I mean, especially considering the fact that most beam sabers were just kind of like the same, but handle.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, chat.
And mostly I'm worried because Musha doesn't have a high grade, and, Lanza that I've been grinding for, and scale matching.
Yeah, that's fair. So silly. I haven't been using a lot of bazookas, and I'm gonna veto the nuclear, like the atomic bazooka, because I only have a couple, and the fire rate is so low that we basically won't even be shooting it unless I upgrade it a lot, and kinda don't want to. ZZ High Mega Cannon, that sounds fucking perfect. Good call. Let's go. I'm assuming that's a long rifle, but I'm just gonna unfilter it. Zeta... Oh, do I not have... Wait, actually... What? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, the double beam rifle. Wait, that's just a rifle? I can have 2 of these? Holy shit. That seems dumb, but sure. What age stuff is there? Myth, that's a good question. We will go... I think I have a feeling I know what you're going to choose based on the name alone, but we will go all age... So we've got the Daidal Bazooka, which honestly looks pretty cool. I don't remember exactly what it does, but it's neat looking. There's the DODS guns, which I think are basically just like, what if beams spin? Age Gundams are in. Double beam rifle, that's already the stat. There's the Hyper Dods. There's the Legalis rifle, which actually also looks pretty dope. There's this big underslung rifle, but then there's one called the Stungle rifle, and that's dumb, and I'm assuming that's going to be the choice chat goes with because the name is silly. Myth got us to age, so I'm going to let somebody else make the actual weapon choice, but we're going to go with an age weapon for the last one. These are our options. Biggest laser we have. I am going to assume that that is going to be this one. Long rifle 6 Maxis. Stungle is a fun non-word, it really is. We'll go with this one for now, and if it's not big enough, then we'll fix it later. Easy enough. There we go. I mean, I'm not overtly worried about the shield. Do we have any shield preference? Anybody? Otherwise, I'm just going to keep a good one on and hide it for the armor, because it's not going to make a whole lot of a difference with everything else going on right now. Oh, and yes, you do have that. Actually, Myth, if you're free, can you crop out the Dober gun and the shield from Tall Geese 1? That'd be outstanding. But if you're busy, also don't worry about it. I'm not going to worry about the shield. We're hiding the shield, chat. I apologize.
Or
Just...
re-establishing lobby.
Oh.
To rename it our clan name.
Ooh, that's right. Anybody in chat who's playing on PC, the clan is finally live. And everybody is, I'm going to say anybody following is more than welcome to pop in, which I believe is everybody here presently, so that is 100% on the table.
Boom.
I'm making one executive decision on this build, but I don't think anybody's going to disagree with it. Let's need to find...
The password, I guess I can go ahead and just say, since everyone, you know,
Yeah.
New type. Why not?
Damn.
Oh no, it cut it off. Never mind. It's not new type. Forgive me.
This isn't what I expected for this at all.
We're gonna make it Pew. P-E-W.
Okay, that works. Oh my god. I might just do this. I think I'm just gonna do these in the default positions.
Okay. Lobby should be up and live. Don't you overwrite my
What's the
shit.
difference between... God. We're making magic right now.
There.
God, that's far down. Right. Pack 3. One more of these. Center backpack. I'm not even going to adjust them because I can't see, so I don't know. I don't know where they'd be. Should I size these up? I am absolutely going to call this Deep Skyver. That's the name of this build. That's a good call. I'm making these the largest they can possibly be. This is the most visually offensive thing. I cannot believe this is allowed. Oh, there's an equip pair button? I forgot about that. I'm just gonna forego that right now. Mostly because I don't know if I have the time.
Oh, have you gotten the chance to check our clan ranking in a minute?
No, I'm definitely excited with that, cadence, though.
It made me happy when I looked last night.
I'm glad to hear. Chat, I don't
want to spoil it, though.
I feel like I've mentioned this already, chat, but Aravel and I think pretty much everybody involved, are actually, like, going all in on stats this... I'm sorry, I just turned my camera around. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't even think this thing is gonna play well. Okay, that's that. Let's make sure we've got our EX skills equipped. Yep, that's fair. All we have is that. That's totally fine. We're all good. These actually do a boost? Oh, I can't use all of them at the same... That's a shame. Oh, shoot. I don't know which is which, so I guess we're just gonna go... First left and first right? Hopefully that matches? It'll be stupider if it's not. In love with you, my guy. This isn't the Skyver. This is the plane you fight the Skyver on. That's a very good way of putting it. We got away from the Skyver a while ago. Changes, yes. All right, quick paint job. Holy shit, man. Mostly, I want to adjust the glow on everything.
Jesus.
What? Did you?
I'm in stream now. I see what you're looking at.
Oh, you spoiled it. Look, look. Don't judge. Don't judge chat and chat's tastes.
I'm not judging anything.
This is the Skyver's chorus. The Skyver. God. Right. That glow didn't apply to everything, so I need to go in and do this manually. So I'm going to do preset colors. I'm pretty sure...
On this note, the other day in the kind of lobby mobile suit
There we go.
display,
Yeah.
it was showing me one that was essentially it was a ball, torso, and legs, and they built everything off of that to turn their Gunpla not into a Gundam but into a fucking spaceship.
Yeah, I've seen a couple things like that. It's honestly really cool what people have been able
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, wait a minute, that's a dope idea. Turn this game into like Gradius fighting Gundams. This is amazing.
Maybe it did apply the glow color, and it was just like super subtle. Legs have glow? Legs have glow. All right. Okay, there's all that. It's fine, that's fine. Okay. 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 We're gonna blueprint. Next, Twitch slot. I need to delete that build. I'm not really for anything. Enter mobile suit name. Alright, so... Thank you for the files, Myth. I appreciate it. I will get those in right away. Damnation. You can actually see stuff when playing. It's a good question. Okay, we're gonna go... Alright, it's... I don't know how many V's I'm allowed to have, so we're just gonna go with 3. Outstanding. Got a couple parts on here that aren't 1 star, so that's nice. Alright. Because that'll reload the name. Alright, let's see what this looks like in the lobby. Actually, okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna put the assets in, and then we're gonna do the lobby reveal last. These are perfect. Thank you so much, Myth. Actually, open. Tape. I knew in my heart that I shouldn't close the Illustrator file for this today, and I'm glad I was right. Oh my god, my eyes. So bright. Alright. I had to turn my desk lamp on so my eyes are adjusting to it being dark, and all of a sudden it was just like, hey, you want to see all white?
Yep.
The answer...
no.
Yeah, the answer was definitely no. I'm gonna leave him the size that you sent them to me because it looks like he's holding a little toy, and that's great. Oh, so good. As that up just a bit so that it's in the background. Actually see all of it. That was nice.
I feel like I'm gonna vanish in the missions behind your Gundam.
Yeah, probably. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I mean, I'm not, because this is what everybody wants. But you know what I mean.
You'll just see a silver blur go streaking across the background every once in a while.
I honestly feel like my frame rate might suffer. I don't know how this is going to resolve, but that just makes it more exciting. And honestly, kind of right in line with, I've basically been wanting to do it where it's like, Smith full of... Done. Perfect. There's his gear.
There we go.
Want it to be noted that you have made a wild-ass monstrosity. You should be proud as hell. Thank you so much. But I didn't make it. You made it. The chat made it. That's the whole point. We did this as a family. This is all of our collective faults. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is reasonable. There's absolutely nothing wrong with what's happening here. Move to a multiplayer lobby. I'm so glad. This is why this is a fun game, because it's really good, but also it lets you just do shit.
I'm ready when you are.
What am I
Please
doing?
make a
Clan
choice.
members. That's right. Begin search. Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't even
So
looked.
massive.
Look, I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. Look at me go. I know. I'm surprised these legs can support it. It's actually just helium.
Oh my god.
I love the large.
Beautiful.
The large boosters really sell it. I'm glad I thought of that last minute. Nobody asked for that. I just did it. Anyway, what are we doing?
You keep knocking me.
I was leaving that up to you, actually.
Well, okay. Hello, K9. Thank you for joining. You're in at an interesting time. So it has been a while. We're doing Chat Builds the Gunpla.
Oh no.
What's up?
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to see if I could quickly slap together what should be my antagonist suit, but I'm missing a crucial part, so that's not happening.
Why does one word for this, chat? Why does one word for the thing on screen right now? I just realized it's probably going to clip through the launch hangar. Chat, do we want to, like, go back to the story missions you guys haven't seen yet? I know, like, half of you are playing the game, so it might not matter. Doors aren't a challenge for you. You're a challenge for them. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Actually, have you guys been doing the event missions?
No.
I did the, Pac-Man one.
Why don't we do some of the event missions that you guys haven't done yet? Because that can have other
Okay.
parts that, like, don't show
Cool.
up normally. And also,
Mm.
I lack the capacity for critical thought right now. This is my brain right now. Oh god, this is
Dude,
so fun.
do I need to post it because it's my lobby, or...
No, I don't think so. I just figured I've already done all of them, so you can just pick ones that look interesting to you.
Okay.
Quest event missions are fucking great for the rewards. They really are. They unlock more builder parts and decals and stuff, is the other thing.
It looks like the Pac-Man one is the only one?
It shouldn't be. Well, make sure you're going through left and right. So, like, if you go to...
chapters.
Yeah,
We've been working on those.
for just the quest. Yeah, I've been doing a few of those.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about those. Like, quest, not event.
Yeah, just do the next one, I guess.
Alright. Well, I've been meaning to do this one because the builder part might be helpful for an idea.
Excellent.
And it's,
I love that it
build
walks.
Burning Gundam anyway,
I
so...
know. I forgot that I set these legs to walk the last time I used them. I'm real glad that this is how it works. I'm actually having a hard time seeing where you guys are. Where, there you are. Okay, you're still at the desk. No, come back. Come back. I don't have motor skills anymore. Where's my actual center? Okay, there we go.
Before we launch, I need to get myself more drank. So I will be back in, like, 1 minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Unacceptable.
If Big Zam wishes it looked this good.
Yeah, I gotta give this a good rating.
Thank you. I definitely earned it. I think I already gave you a good build. I like you've got the GN shield bits on the wings for like the extra.
It's just the quantum backpack. The double O, or the it's the whole backpack.
The shield binder things aren't normally attached to the outsides of that.
No, the two shield bindings aren't.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think it's cool that you stack those on top.
I was trying to make it look nice.
Here, get underneath my backpack. I'll protect you from the rain. I don't even know what's going on. After almost a year, I've come back to see what looks like an overprepared Decepticon. Well said. So this is Gundam Breaker 4. I promise you it's normally more of a cool game than what I am making happen right now. Effectively, this is a Dynasty Warriors style, like, hack and slash grindy game. But the whole gimmick is that it's Gundam model kits. It's Gunpla specifically, so it's not like we're in actual wartime or anything like that. It's like Armored Core, but for model kits. So it's like fully customizable and everything, and when I stream it, I make sure that chat has full control over the build we use this day. You're right, actually, wasn't. That's not proper wording on my part. I didn't mean to insinuate that Deep Skyver isn't cool.
It's pretty boss, and I can't wait to see what it does.
Oh no, K9 Wazen was talking to me because I said it's normally more cool than I'm making it look. I guess it's normally less confusing is a better way to put it. Speaking of grinding, I just dumped the huge grind on OSRs. Very nice. Glad to hear that, Ice. But yeah, no, you're all good. Anyway, it's nice to have you back around. Hopefully everything has been good on your end. Oh, right, I was told to check our clan ranking. Oh my god, what were you guys doing? We jumped up like 2,000 spots!
Playing some quest missions.
Okay. Oh yeah, because I guess you just had zeros in all of them. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Outstanding, I'm glad.
I've also bumped up, when I play by myself, I play on hardcore now.
I've been starting new types, so I'm definitely helping with that too. How do I join the clan? That's actually kind of a good question. I've mostly been doing it out of lobby. I'm pretty sure all we need to do is like post the number and then you apply.
Oh, go to your card. View your card. It's on your card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the clan
more
number is on our
times.
cards.
Yes. Okay. So the clan name is Astral Vanguard because we're really cool, and the clan code is as posted. So screenshot now. Grab that. I have it set to recruiting no. So if anybody pops in right now and tries to enter this code and it doesn't work, let me know, and we'll get that fixed. I don't want it. I left it as no because I wasn't sure if that would just make it so that anybody could join without being filtered. The options are pretty slim, so I want it to be like friends and followers only more than anything. So keep me posted, but otherwise anybody that's a follower is completely welcome to join. Not subscriber, I can't stress that enough. I don't want it to be a paid thing because that would constitute unlawful business handlings, I think, under Twitch. But also I don't want to do that.
Don't come in.
Exactly. If you're a subscriber, you're not allowed because it would be bribery. No, it's just not a requirement.
We can, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be restricted right now because we're all actively like preparing for a mission. Why is it showing the back of my Gundam's head? That is so fucking weird.
I think it has to do with like at whatever your like camera angle was at the time. That's a weird.
That's dumb.
I wish you had more control over that thumbnail. Although it is pretty funny that it's just like, nah, man. Are you
I don't
seeing?
give a shit.
I mean, look at
And
mine. My sword is obscuring what little of the horse head you could see already.
Just a little snoot. The the tail end of that thought was that when we get back from this mission, we can go into the clan room and I imagine adjust settings for whether or not it is accepting recruitment from in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm not super worried about it.
Which, on that note, sorry for the delay. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Oh, look at how ready I am.
I
I rotated.
figured it was redundant.
I rotated in just the right way, and
Just blocking the camera.
my entire screen turned blue from one of my boosters. Okay, we can't skip the catapult scene. Please don't skip the catapult scene. This will be
No.
my first team launch that I don't have skip cutscenes turned on for, and I can't wait for it to be this monstrosity. Magnus.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Go on! I'm clipping the ceiling! Yeah! Somehow I still look really cool! Let's fucking go! Oh my god, this is such a good build, you guys! You do it. You do it perfect every time. I love it. This is my favorite chat gimmick we've ever done.
God.
Alright, I got this! Everybody stand back! Oh, my damage is so terrible. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is okay.
We live in. We're fine.
Hey, look, the enemies are dead. I don't know if I contributed to that in any way. Oh my god, right, the greatsword has a spin attack. I'm spinning around with these things.
Amazing. Little gold Gundam, kill him.
Oh, I got this.
There we go. We get a shitload of extra money for
Yeah, I
beating him.
love those
I think
guys.
the dogs are barking at something.
Yeah, sorry.
Hang on. Cover me real quick. I got it.
Good. Our greatsword is carrying us. We're actually viable. This is so dumb. I love it. Yeah, I really kind of want to do a super robot build with more of the Tryon parts. I really like the legs. Herbal's head is still backwards in his little health icon, too.
Oh my god.
This says
that's
Loot Goblins, neat. Yeah, very, very rarely little tiny, like, unpainted, non-scale units will show up.
We
And
did
just kind of,
manage
like,
S
wander
still,
around.
right?
Yeah, we got an
Yeah.
S.
I figured. Okay. I don't know what they were barking at. There was nothing outside as far as I could see.
They saw the screen. They saw me.
They need to calm down. I think they're just going a little stir crazy today.
That's fair. Good.
I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why my thumbs default to
Wait a
hitting the
minute!
D-pad, but
We have voice
you know.
acting? Wait a minute. This is the most important thing now. What button was that?
left bumper and D-pad.
Bumper.
Good to be here.
Yeah! Oh, what a good
I
game.
was trying to turn on Zero System, and I don't know why I hit the D-pad and not the actual face buttons, you know?
Are we ready to see my awakening pose? Because
Oh my
I'm
God.
about to light the entire map up just by standing here. Okay, we're gonna
Let's
wait
do it.
as soon as these guys spawn. Oh no, a strong enemy approaches. I'd better go full power!
With the horse neigh and everything.
Did it neigh? I couldn't hear it. It was,
Yeah.
I'm being too... Oh, fuck. That's outstanding. I think I've still got Gaia Crusher equipped. I should have changed it to something. Oh, right, I've got funnels! Oh my god, did the funnels scale up with me? That can't be right. They're huge!
They're massive.
Well, you scaled the backpack that they're from up, right?
Yeah,
so they
but-
should scale up.
So usually, like, if you scale up, say, like, the Builder Part Gatling gun on the backpack, when you shoot it, it will revert to its default size, which sucks, and I hate that change. But I would assume that would happen with this funnels too, but maybe it doesn't. Like, maybe if it's a regular body part, that doesn't happen.
Wow, I straight up nuked lightning gun. That was a little sad. No, I don't want to fight Super Fumina. I feel dirty.
I will.
I mean, yes, get her off the screen, but I don't want to do it.
Lisa Frank is coming for you! No, we did. Oh, no, wait! I gotta punch the ground! Yes, excellent. And screenshot. That's... It's so much funnier on my screen, because you're both, like, hiding behind my ankles like, don't talk to me or my sons ever again.
It looks like you're like, don't talk to my kids.
Oh, good, we got
Or just behind you like, Dad, please save us.
we got the master grade super robot greatsword, chat. Do we want to swap to this? Because I think it's one of the biggest greatswords in the game.
The Kohoken Hyper Minovsky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it is pretty great.
It's also, yeah, it's really strong. Beginning Gundams. Okay, K9 Wolf.
Yay, I got another beginning 30. Fuck yeah. I wanted to use those for like like the build I was talking about with the tail blade thing.
Go for it. Oh,
That'll happen later.
the screen didn't like me spawning in for just a second. Alright, chat immediately said yes to changing to that greatsword, so I'll be right back. Yep, that's real big. Okay, we're gonna need to go in and change the glow on it real quick, and then I forget. Does it come with an LP skill or anything? Doesn't. All right, I got like so excited that I forgot to see what large booster shot did. Sword. Do you have a riser sword move? I do, but I don't have it all the way unlocked, but I could just do that. Well, no, I can't, because if I do that, it'll replace the backpack, unfortunately, which is awful, and I hate that change, and we'll complain about it at another time when we're not being this joyful. But suffice to say, it would destroy Big Build if we did that, so I'm going to veto that. Off now, have a good stream. Thank you, Ice. I appreciate it. I hope you sleep well. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, we need to change the custom pose, because right now I'm incomprehensible. As funny as that is. I mean, I don't know if any pose is really gonna work, but...
I think they all work.
Actually, this one's pretty dynamic. Yeah, this is the guy. Is there a moment where the sword is lifted? Okay, well the spin is what's required here, so... Yeah, okay.
I
Perfect.
feel like you could search based off abilities. I don't have to go through the whole list.
You know what? I'm gonna do one quick irresponsible thing, because I'm just this into this silly build. Gonna...
I don't think it does. Do either of y'all remember how Scramble Gundam's backpack works?
No.
what was the question?
Does it have like an actual thruster emission effect tied to it, or is it just the little central thruster and the wings just kind of unfold?
I think it has some extra particles going on, but it's been a while since I used it. I really like the Scramble Gundam backpack, though. It's like one of my favorite looking designs.
It might be one that could function as a stand-in for what my wings are supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that one, personally. It's not going to have anything as unique as, like, the GN particles, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's got some stuff going on. Yeah, Sensei got to pick the ZZ gun before, which isn't what I imagined. Can you change it to the biggest possible cannon? I can, and also the Double Zeta one was kind of eh. So let's see what we got. It's gonna be rifle. I am almost positive biggest possible is going to be either a beam cannon or bazooka. So we'll those. Again, just so everybody's aware, vetoing the atomic bazooka because the rate of fire basically makes it not matter. So, bazooka, long rifle, and we're also going for size, so I will filter out standard sizes. Dober gun is quite big. Clay bazooka is going to be pretty... we could go bigger. Buster rifle's not bad. We've got a 5-star master grade Buster rifle. So that's not bad. Hold on to that for right now. Kind of bigger, but not actually.
Oh, actually.
Anti-material is big, but like underslung. Buster rifle. Okay, yeah, that's the approval there. We good. And then I don't think 6 Megas was doing super great. Let's see what we've got age master grade. We'll do the same filter.
We have to remember to do the clan thing also.
We do, yes.
I'm going to check Scramble's backpack real quick, out of curiosity. Are
Yeah.
these still in?
It actually looks pretty cool, those colors. Light changes. We
There it
good.
is. Ooh.
Alright.
I don't know why the glow defaulted to gold, but sure.
Oh, right. Thank you. I need to change my glow color. But I'm about to spawn back in. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I just need like 30 more seconds.
Yeah, you're fine.
Not quite that little, but you know. Ooh. Let's roll with that for a second. I want to go to test mode and see what it looks like.
Outstanding. I need to
I
start
mean-
making box art dioramas. That should be my... I think I know what I'm going to do with that. Oh my god. Superb. I'm ready when you guys are.
I'll be right there.
Chat, how you doing? What happens when I fold my arms? Well, you know. Big old mittens. It's kind of wild how the rigging still works relatively okay on this. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You gotta get, like, real excited. Real excited. Adorable. Oh, man. Alright, I don't see any messages right now, and I don't think anybody has mentioned... Wasn't asking why is there a 30-minute sister here anyway. That's kind of like the precursor to that line. She's a custom from one of the Build anime. Don't worry too much about it. I love how the Deep Skyver hides its arms and its big meaty thighs.
Oh, Eric, make yours the main kit on display.
Oh my god, you're right.
Sorry, I meant to say Maverick.
They're fine. Limited gunpla. Uh-oh. Oh, it scaled me
What?
down! It scales
scaled
it
you
down!
down!
It must be like, it has to fit. Actually, it's kind of oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We can go upstairs. Oh, cool. Best viewers. Thank you, Maverick in chat. I'm just gonna go ahead and, Maverick erase.
Maverick? You got a Maverick.
Gone now. Out of here. You can, totally just get up on here and, like, clip through the large boosters. Done good work today, chat.
You know.
You already got a quest picked out, Bearable?
Oh no, my bad.
It's okay. We're all witnessing sheer glory.
What am I looking
Hey, thank you for the first time chat, Kyo Sensei. You're watching Gundam Breaker. I don't know what's off. Can you point on the screen to what might be perplexing you at the moment?
It's just a fan-made, like Gundam. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, a quick crash course in it. If you're already familiar with the game, it seems like folks. Moonward Redacted Frame. That's a good name for it too, honestly. Right now it's Deep Skyver. But yeah, whenever I run Breaker 4 on stream, chat builds it. And sometimes it comes out real cool, and sometimes it comes out real cool in this sense. We did learn through this build that the display will scale your unit down so that it does not clip too heavily through the walls. So we learned something. And in the end, that's what's the most important.
It's the Pac-Man quest, but I made it hardcore this time.
Oh fuck, alright. Sounds good. Built a Stein custom. Right on. We've got a bunch... I'm in, yeah. We've got a bunch of chat builds. We've got about 4 or 5 now, I believe. And then I've got my custom Leo and a whole bunch of other stuff, too. We've been playing plenty in the meantime, not just on stream.
I think Round Boy is still my favorite, but you know.
Oh yeah, no. So far, Hype Orb is definitely my favorite chat build. Like, unironically, he's actually in the announcement image for this stream now. I made the whole diorama that I showed you. I sent you those screenshots.
Yeah.
I used the key one of that. That's the new. That's the new.
Hell yeah.
This is funny every time. I love, like, you guys are so dead serious looking, and meanwhile it's just like, I am the biggest horse. Crouch.
Nay.
The crouch kills me, man. It's so funny. I just like
so far.
fold up into a shipping
Like a
container
folding
for
chair.
a cargo ship. Ah yes, amazed that I will certainly fit inside. Alright, I'm gonna
Nailed
go this
it.
way. Oh my god.
Pellets already. I try not to fly in this mode.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, it already ran out. Jesus. I haven't done this one on hardcore yet, so this will be definitely coming for you, nerds.
Oh, that's what's happening. Okay, I get it now.
Have you not done this one yet?
No. Oh no!
What are you needing help with? Or, like, what's the confusion?
No, I get it. I get it
Okay.
now.
Because, yeah, this one's definitely a little weird until you actually, like... When the big pellets are going off, you can actually fight the Pack Ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, that's pretty slick. My guns are overlapping a little bit, so when the Wing Zero yellow beam rifle and the 6 Magus or 6 Maxis or whatever rifle overlap, it's like the purple and gold are like mixed together. It actually looks really cool.
I thought I saw.
Here, I'm just gonna shoot. Check this out. It's
Hey.
like from the correct angle.
Oh yeah. I saw it.
You do kind of have to turn auto lock off in this area.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
real janky, but, like, I'm really happy that it exists. Like, this mission is kind of terrible, but also in a way that's fun, and I appreciate that it's here at all. I really hope they do other weird...
I appreciate it a lot.
Oh my god, I wonder if they're gonna do, like, a Tekken crossover one, because it's just all Bandai shit. That'd be really funny.
That's cool.
It looks weirdly good, right? I love the skybox, too. I'm coming for you, Pac-Man! You can't stop me! I'm almost the same size as you! On that Pac-Man frame, can we please get TGIS frame? And... oh, right, my funnels. I should probably be paying attention. Oh, right! My large booster! What does the large booster do? Oh, that's not it. Wrong button. Wait, did I actually shoot something?
It looks like it. Guy didn't
Whoa.
even have arms.
No, your shield is gone now. Oh, well, we're already done. I was gonna do the Awaken and let everybody hear the horse neigh again, because I missed it last time, but that's fair too. My god. Let that Pac-Man train. Oh yeah, well, honestly, that's basically just RX-78 in gold with the decals. I think you can actually make that. Because you get the Pac-Man decals from this mission. So if you want to go through the time, you can put it together yourself.
I actually kind of want it in real life, like to build that kit.
Yeah.
Oh, they had the map decal. No, you're right.
Ooh, what if they made a Pac-Man version of Bear Guy? I'd be into that.
I'd be into that for sure. Honestly, I really hope we get like more of the kits, because honestly, like the Lilin custom one, I guess spoilers, spoiler warning, sorry, is actually like pretty cool. I like her backpack, and I also haven't unlocked those parts yet, so I don't know what else I have to do.
I saw her backpack and I was like, that looks cool. How do I get?
Yeah.
I know.
Or at least some of these builder parts, maybe?
I actually don't have access to Blazing Gundam in the store yet either, and I really want to do a build with those arms. They're really cool. Like, the arms are basically
Even
just
just
mini
the-
versions of God Gundam's backpack.
Also, just give me the Beam Tonfa, please. That's fun.
Oh, that I actually have. I can put that in the clan box if you want.
That's fine. As long as they're attainable, I'll get them at some
Oh,
point.
yeah. I mean, well, Blazing Gundam isn't even an original. That's from another... build series.
Yeah, I know. Ooh. Got a
Oh, chat,
solid
you
back
need to
pop.
check out. Look at how excited I am. Actually, Jay, you saw that animation too, right? Come back
I
over.
did, yes.
So good. So fun. I love it
I like
so
how your
much.
arms just unfold from your body when you do that, too.
I know. It really is kind of like I'm just the legs. Careful, I'm gonna need you to watch my ecstatic vibe right now. I'm doing my best. I'm in it for the team.
Alright, I'm in.
For those who might not know, this is the build we were talking about. I really like these arms a lot. I want to see if they unfold the same way as the Burning Gundam backpack when you awaken. 'Cause if they do, I've got a build in mind.
Do
They're
you not have
supposed
that
to.
kit? I have this kit already. For Misa.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have access to it in the store. I have individual parts. We're all set, by the way.
I have it in the store.
I don't know why mine isn't in the store. I've got the head, I've got the
It might
legs,
be
I've
under
got the backpack.
Gundam Blazing or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that,
I
or-
searched it alphabetically. I'll have to check again. Maybe I just like have it now.
Either that or I found the one it's based off of.
It would just be like, oh no, well Blazing is just Blazing. Like that's the
Okay.
kit. Yeah, it's not like her own custom version. I was actually kind of surprised. There's like a modification on it, and I think it's a builder part. Of all things. It's just magic. Absolutely. Like, the fact that I'm standing, like, that whole camera angle is just up to my belt line is so funny.
I also like that your boosters just appear after you get out of the building.
I
or
know!
After the ship.
Alright, I'm gonna use my, my booster shot right away and see what the hell that actually does.
Whoa,
Okay.
wow.
I can't see what's coming out of me, but explosions happened. You know, this is kind of making up for, like, I've had a couple people who, like, don't know yet or don't have the game yet or anything ask if, like, mobile armor parts are available. And when you can make builds like
Kinda.
this, I guess it kind of doesn't matter that they're not.
I'm already in
Funnels ready.
love with how mobile my build feels, not gonna lie.
Glad. Come up and see if I can actually like get images of you guys doing cool shit. Gotta do the excited super jump. You just like zip up behind like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my god. I need to give this one rolling Buster Rifle as an EX skill. So if there was ever a build that needed to be able to spin with lasers, it'd be this one.
I would actually have to agree with you there.
Can you imagine if Rolling Buster Rifle also set off all the funnels in the racks under the backpack fins?
Oh my god.
It'd basically just be that one big Zam move.
Yeah.
I cannot believe, like, it really goes to show what, like, simple, good, create a character rigging can do. The fact that I am able to, like, unrestrictedly play this game this way, and, like, it's a little harder for me to see what the hell is going on, but I can still do it. I'm not missing my attacks because I'm too big or anything, it's just working.
Right. I kind of do want to make a spaceship build also, now that I saw someone do that. With,
Yeah.
Like, but I want to make it with a lot of Kshatriya parts, because she has such cool beam shot EX abilities and stuff. It'd be so beautiful, I think.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I really want to do a super robot build again. I feel like there's a lot better capabilities of doing that now that you can, like, resize parts individually. Also, as soon as we have control, I'm going to awaken. I need to hear the horse sound, because I missed it last
neigh.
time. Everybody listen.
Or the Winnie.
Awesome.
That is just straight up horse.wav. That's outstanding. God, that's funny. Funnels. God, my screen is so bright right now. Just gonna take a few screenshots. Got him!
I haven't needed to use Awaken yet.
I don't
didn't
need to use
bother.
Awaken, but if you're not making half your screen glowing, are you really
Well
doing
then.
it right? Forgot to set off my attack
I
again.
was too late.
I know. My screen! Jay, you're doing the whole Mike Wazowski thing. I was in the mission! Oh. Honestly, terrible. It's like you're ducking underneath to get in shot. Superb! Alright, what did we get? What's our loot? Got a katana. You got a beam rifle. I mean, nothing's gonna beat the horse head. I don't care. I'm not worried about it. We need to, like, resist all of our natural impulses to check everything and stat build and everything while we're on stream, because it's just gonna, like, hey, what are you doing?
We're not excelling. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, right? Oh, so funny. Now, Kyo, or if you prefer Sensei, whichever works. Actually, I'm gonna stick with Kyo. It feels like saying Sensei out loud is gonna sound a little weird. Because the gimmick is controlling the Gunpla, and you were not present earlier, if at any point you wanna ping any suggestions about a part change or anything like that, I think with the vibe that it kind of stick with the nonsense going on today, so that it isn't like vetoing any of the other key build stuff. But honestly, I think chat is pretty chill, so we can all discuss democratically what's going on. Essentially, I think as long as the big and the horse head are intact, we're probably fine. Did I tell you both
We
that
got-
you both in games specifically, that because of the initial playthroughs we were doing on this, we immediately inspired Magnus to get the game, like, right away.
Awesome.
They did a whole, like, GameStop trade-in old games thing just to make sure that they could grab it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the shit. We're doing the God Gundam's work, I guess. I couldn't think of a better way to phrase that. Please forgive me, it was not funny.
Alright, I'm ready.
I am also ready.
It makes me really want to, like, commit the speech to memory from the first Build Fighter series of, "This is my Gunpla!"
I actually don't know.
Gunpla's freedom.
I haven't seen the original ones, if I'm being honest. The only one that I saw was Beginning, like whatever Beginning J is from, but that was forever ago. And
Yeah,
then like
that was the
half,
first.
and then
Yeah.
half of Divers. I didn't even end up
Really?
finishing it. Yeah,
Like the third series?
No.
Or the fourth series?
yeah.
Definitely
Divers
recommend.
is the fourth one.
Definitely recommend Build Fighters and Build Fighters Try. They're both
Oh
plenty
yeah,
fun.
I've heard great things. Like it's definitely not for lack of interest. You know, my whole jam is usually that I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
Battlelog was okay. I do like the most recent
Yeah.
one that came out, but it was kind of just a homage to everything that's happened so far, so...
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that.
But there's a whole speech in one of the series where like, "This is my Gunpla. There are many like it, but this one is mine, and it is special." And
Oh, I didn't realize that that was straight from. I've heard variations of that, but I don't know if I knew that that was what it was from. That is pretty cool. Oh no, that poor Leo is just like standing in a pool of radiation burn. There we go. Build Fighters is good. Try is a massive downgrade according to Tenkai.
yeah,
I mean, it's slightly better voice acting, but worse story.
yeah, it's still fun.
Yeah, I
but
think
he's
that's-
not wrong. It's not as good a series as the original Fighters was.
I think that's kind of the vibe, though, you know, like, as long as it's fun, especially given the subject matter, like, it isn't like they're trying to tell a serious war drama or anything, so,
No, yeah,
I do
I'm not
like
gonna lie,
watching
though.
it when I'm building, though.
yeah.
I get that.
There was there's legit a moment in the end of the first series where I was like, "Oh man, what? No, I don't want to be sad in a fucking Gunpla series."
I
Stop
know!
it."
Shit like that always ends up happening. I built Gunpla because not Gunpla killed my father!
Have I mentioned on stream why Gunpla has a special place for me?
I don't
No.
think so.
Okay.
I actually don't know if I
Um,
remember the direct story either. I know you've told me.
Yeah, briefly, my grandpa, my maternal grandpa, when he was much younger, was a mechanic on airplanes in World War II. And after he retired, he, in his free time, would just hand make models of the planes he used to work on out of balsa wood.
Oh, I do remember the story, yeah.
And I remember being very young. I don't remember how old I was, but he gave my stepbrother and I a couple of them to take home one year when we were visiting. I was like, "Dude, these are awesome." He was like, "I made them by hand." I was like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Very
Anyway,
dope.
at one point he had like over 30. I can't remember how many, and he ended up donating them to the local airport nearby. And then because I can't quite do the from hand balsa wood model kit making that, or not model kit making, but the model making that he was doing, I at a young age made a Gundam kit, and at the time even a Zoid, right? Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Those are right.
Yeah, I made one of each because I was interested in both, and I had them with me one year when I went to visit him, and I was like, "Look, I made these. They're fucking." I didn't drop the F-bomb, but I was like,
Uh-oh!
"Look, I made these. They're really cool, and the whole time I was making them, it made me think of how you make these kits and how you used to work on planes. And so now it's just how I kind of remember it.
Right on. I'm sorry that during your heartfelt story, I whinnied and then died.
Oh, good, I got you.
But no, that's awesome. I do remember hearing details about that previously. I like that kind of thing a lot. I think I'm starting to get ideas for a super robot build. Like, the more I'm thinking about it on and off. I might have to go... That's tricky, because I really want to use Tryon legs for it. Because they have that kind of, like, old-school vibe. But I also want to use... I want to use Avalanche XE as legs for something, because they're so weird. Not 100% sure what, though. I really like doing that from a distance and just seeing you guys, like, take them out while they're held in place.
It is really nice.
Actually, it kind of seems like the enemies are synchronizing a little bit better today. I wonder if that was, like, an inconsistent thing the other time we were playing.
I have noticed that it seems like after the recent patch, we're a little closer than what we were.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice if that got, like, fully ironed out. I know that that is, like, a very unreasonable thing for a Warrior-style gameplay loop, but... It's okay, the MMO is still just in beta. Now my size is a teeny tiny bit of an issue. By which I mean a gigantic, enormous issue. But not actually that big. Oh, this is a target one. Shoot, I wasn't even paying attention. Glad we already hit the S. Both of you with the GN shields up. The bubbles.
They saved me. It's comfortable in my bubble.
Why haven't I put a GN field on Hyper? What's the matter with me?
That's a good question. The GN field on Hyborb, not the what's in
No, both are accurate. Oh, I see. I think the thing that's happening when I launch the boosters is that I'm launching the boosters. Like, I think they become projectiles, which is pretty stupid. That's much too big. Hello, Shamrock. Thank you for joining.
Shamrock.
I don't know what you're talking about. You need to stick around for at least long enough to see a launch sequence.
Yeah.
Funnels again. Very important. Got him! Oh, that was the last wave. Shoot! What is happening to my size?
You were so off. You were like
It was like everything broke. Oh, it's because I used electric light ball. It changed into the hologram arm, so it like desynced everything. It's perfectly normal for a Gunpla to, during downtime, store its arms in its big meaty thighs. He wasn't, gets it. Okay, so I need to remember to not use that. That's really funny, though. That happens like that at all. Yeah, the hollow parts makes you get weird. I really hope they patch that out. Like, it's a great idea on paper, but for, I think I explained this last stream, but for those who don't know from 3, because I know 3 was harder to get access to. It didn't do that. Like, if you unlocked an EX skill, you just did it. Like, there wasn't any part swapping or anything like that. It was just, okay, you earned it, now your build can do it. There's no holographic swapping. I know I did mention this last time. So, all 3 of us are very much hoping that that at least becomes a toggleable option, because A, it's causing problems like that, but B, it kind of just sucks. If I'm being perfectly honest.
You know...
Did you go back into the hangar again?
No, I'm looking at my part rewards still.
Oh my god. Ready when you are. I know. I'm teasing. I love that it scaled this down. I love that it scaled the hologram down. That is so funny.
It sometimes disappears for me when I walk through.
I know, it's because it's like unloading when you're not supposed to be able to see it, but you should be able to see it at like all times. I can change the pose, that's right. Oh my god. It's like if Ducker got hair extensions. I'm into it. That's a good descriptor. That one's intense. All the boosters just like clipping up through the ceiling. So good. Honestly, I really wish I could have done more with the boosters, but because the customization screen wouldn't let me zoom out any farther, I just couldn't see what I was doing with them. So that's just kind of how they have to be. I suppose you could grab the next mission and we could just have him hop into it as soon as he gets back. What do they provide you? Mostly nothing. It's just fun. They're just aesthetic. I can use them as missiles occasionally. They don't shoot this size, unfortunately. But they're just bigger. Chat's request this time was to make big, except the body. The body is very tiny. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but that little blue strip in there underneath the horse head, underneath the Funsaiki head, is the torso. This is chat shenanigans. Yeah, exactly. Although, honestly, it was a collaborative effort. I'm into it, too. This is... We're all on the same page here. Joined the team. Well, also, we can emote in the lobby. So there you go. Time to die. And a team member. Oh, no. Yeah, we're set. Jay, we're ready to go. You guys got real quiet. Did Discord crash?
No,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Sorry. I was just letting you talk to chat.
Oh, it's fine. I'm mostly just talking to Shamrock. Just knocking all those monitors off of the wall and breaking ceiling skylights. It's okay. This is an MMO in-game. We're just clipping for real. It's a video game within a video game.
Launch sequence!
I love this launch sequence. It's my favorite part of the build, if I'm being honest. Head through the ceiling.
Here I am.
I know, just like... the boosters are outside the entire time. I'd love to watch that animation from, like, a flycam perspective, just to see all the shit poking out. The boosters aren't even boosting. Yeah, that's an unfortunate change on the builder parts end. They used to do that in 3.
Oh, this is a map I'm not used to. Is this the Gunpla, like, area in real life?
The statue is real. I forget exactly where it is, though. But yeah, I think this is an actual plaza, which is really neat. Okay, I need to Force Awaken. I need to unleash Funsaiki. Because the audio is...
unleash Winnie.
I know, the audio is hysterical for it every time.
Where?
It's the Gundam Museum, I think. According to Shamrock. I could see that for sure. Funnels. Honestly, what's funny is since we were going for size, if I had just used all Nightingale parts, we would be gigantic. Like, the Nightingale is huge. I'm honestly kind of amazed they added it. Like,
Yeah,
even
that's
a
fair.
high grade is gigantic. It's like you could fit a Sazabi inside of it.
Why is our gauge going down?
Thought it was a base. I don't think this is the Gundam base because this isn't the Unicorn site. They've got multiple statue installations now.
Now they do, yeah.
Yeah, like a couple
This
years
has to
ago
be
they
the
did.
second location.
But yeah, it's really interesting because this version of New Gundam, I think, was designed for this statue, not the other way around, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Can't tell if I'm hitting them or not. We did it! We got him!
No, what the fuck? Why is the gauge going away? Stop it.
That's the guy!
Let's get him.
Ooh, the beam scoring on the ground was pretty cool there. I dig it. But my funnels aren't out. Let me fix that. I think about 45 years ago, giant Gundam statues were the dream of, say, Fantasy Now. Now we have how many? There's at least...
3, I think, now?
There's at least 3, yeah, because there's the moving one, which is going to be decommissioned soon, which is a shame.
It's this year.
Here we go. I love this. This is a great detail.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, I wish they did it more times. It's only this guy. But yeah, it's life-size Unicorn, which I think is really rad. And then there's this one now. And then there's a 4th one. There's a Freedom Gundam in China, which I'm not going to talk about the politics of that. But,
Yeah.
oh, it's time. It's time for Awakening. Get ready for the sound. Outstanding. Funny every time. Get down here! How dare you. Hello, Aruka! Thank you for joining. This is a perfectly normal Gunpla that chat designed with all of its love and care. I love people coming in and just immediately the reaction every time is, oh my god! Ow! Right, my stats are bad. I didn't get to use my Awakening skill. Oops. I have to resist the
No,
urge
get back
to
here.
burn plastic on
Thank
making
you.
this a viable build. Look at my shadow! Uh-oh. Ran right into that. Yeah, honestly, I really like this version of New. I think the large fin funnel is really cool on it. It's a really
Yeah.
neat version. Both of you just kind of float, like, you're both awakened, you both have the shield up. So you're just like these ethereal beings, and meanwhile I'm just down here being a nuisance.
Mine's actually Trans Am if you see me red. I have the same awakening you do, I believe.
Yeah. We're both going blue build.
Well, of course, blue's the best color. I kid.
It's weird. My favorite color is actually yellow. You just never know it. Technically gold. Like a good tinted gold is the jam for me. God damn it! I'm a liability! I'm sorry! God, I have no... What's your health bars at? Like, what's your max HP?
Where do you see that?
593,000.
160,000.
21,000. Let's go. Got him anyway!
Wait, happy hop. Let me happy hop, game.
Never.
Sounds
Take this from me.
Happy hop. Yeah, it means blue is your best complementary color. I mean, yeah, well, technically purple, but yes, either way. Like, it's in that spectrum. But, It's... Goldenrod. Yeah, honestly, Shamrock, that's actually not a far off way to put it. I really like brass. I know that's not exactly gold, but like that kind of like it's not quite bronze, but it's not like polished 24 karat or anything. I think like brass is a really good color. Good, we got the new Hyper Bazooka. Rules, absolutely. So, Sensei, Kyo Sensei, says, I want Barbatoros, and I kind of want to go build that immediately. Does anybody have any opposition for me doing that?
No.
I guess I'm more asking chat. I'm sure you guys are sick to death of this build on screen.
That's whatever. I like
Okay,
it.
let me blueprint this. Okay, Wazen is yelling, do it.
don't-
Kyo is all over it. Okay, we're gonna do another quick build real fast.
Can we Barbatoros?
Oh yeah! Yes, absolutely we can. First of all, I'm gonna blueprint this because there's not a chance in hell I'm losing Deep Skyver's final form, so we will save, yes, because we did a little bit of an upgrade. It was up to me, I'd ask for the return of Hype Orb. Oh, we'll definitely close out with Hype Orb again. I think Hype Orb is basically the chat Gunpla mascot at this point. He's just too perfect. I love his design, and he's actually good.
I feel like Hype Orb is basically what would happen if Haro became a Gundam.
That's kind of the vibe. Haro, but cool. Okay, so are we gonna keep the Fuunsaiki head? Is that gonna be part of it? Okay, I think we're gonna stick with that for right now. We're gonna go... Actually, no, we'll save that for last because it's exciting. That sounds Kupul adjacent. Shamrock, you're not wrong. Haro, but cool, how dare you. Wazen, you know what I mean. I don't know, maybe you don't. It's a little bit abstract, I suppose. IBO. We're basically just doing IBO part. Guess we'll stick with Master Grade, why not? So we'll do... I think Lupus for the color separation. For the color separation. We'll go for the cannon arms. No, we'll stick with the arms we got right now. Oh, but they're not Master Grade. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with the cannons. 6-4. Ooh, that's right. Okay, we're gonna go for these ones because it's nice and regal. Absolutely. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I'm liking it already. We're doing it. Alright, so we got this. We'll keep these guns. I'm not super worried about that. I am gonna swap the... Am I swapping the backpack? All the boosters converge down into 1 point when I change the backpack. We'll go with Bale. I think Bale's the way to go for this. Because it's got kind of those, like, noble wings going on. And then I'm going to remove the boosters. We're going to stick with... Do we want to stick with this? I feel like we got to give Barbatoros a lance, right? That feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Just a wrench mace. Nah, we'll go with the lance.
Give him Live Lance.
Oh yeah, that could definitely work. Sort this by... All Master Grades still. I don't have that many good lances, I guess. Oops. Ooh, actually, I dig the way this one looks. I think we're gonna go with this guy for this one.
The Wrench Mace?
No, it's the beam lance that, the one, like, aquatic-themed seed unit uses. It's pretty dope.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
And then, maybe the beam trident. I wish the Phaelong flag actually, like, looked a little better than it does. Now we gotta go. Trident feels really small. Even the Master Grade version is really small. That's fine. We'll go with that anyway. We got 2 different colors going on. That's the jam. Shield, not worried. Builder parts, not worried. Skill, we're gonna remove that. We're gonna go cannon, auto cannon, beam saber, standing out, standing out, standing. EX skill, you, and then the coup de grace. Thing that makes this all worthwhile. Except I don't have it in Master Grade, but that's fine because we can just scale them up. Psyche. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Well,
Honestly, this looks kind of cool. This keeps happening. I can't believe this keeps happening. Hey, D&D time. Talk to you later. Goodbye, Shamrock. I hope you got to see. Game is over and so is the debate. How's our large boy doing? Large boy, yeah, is, you got the Centaur vibes now, too. I'm just now catching up.
I'll be
with my
back in a
changes.
minute.
You are good. Blueprint this under that name. Hell yeah, absolutely. 2. Name it that very good name that was provided. Oh no, oh my god, my stats. Oh no, oh god, my stats. Do a little bit of light stat boosting just to make sure that I'm not immediately eating shit. Psyche, I feel like. That works. Okay, that'll be our quick boost, because I've got enough parts to spare for that. Be statting. I swear I would never do this on stream, forgive me.
how dare?
It's just interesting to nobody, you know, like the least engaging stream content you could possibly have is just like, I'm gonna do stats. Airvol's away right now though, so I guess it kinda works.
Exactly.
Okay. Outstanding. The weapons are already pretty okay. This one's not.
Yes.
Okay. That's a little better. Worse. Yeah. Well, I'm not sold on that one, so I'm not going to do it. You also need to... Alright, we did actually already do that. And then I'm going to do last thing, because I feel like... Yes, absolutely. Oh, wait a minute. No, hold on. s- No? Feel better. That's more interesting color separation. Well, that's a bad way to put it. There's very little color separation happening there, but... Color separation on that? Oh, I see, it's there. That's very hard to see. Oh. No. Okay. Yes, absolutely. No, that works. This is it. Done it.
Yay!
Sent important images in chat. Ooh! That is very exciting. I'm into it. Myth found model rips from Mega Man Legends Adventure on 5 Islands, which is pretty dope.
That is pretty dope. How do you find that?
Oh, Myth knows things.
Ah, okay. Makes sense. Gotcha. He's a computer wizard. Get him!
It's true. Alright, we're in the final hour. So do we want to do, like, a couple more standard missions with this? I gallop! Listen to the gallop!
Yep.
Oh my god. Never thought I gallop would be something I'd exclaim on stream, but here we are. I'm distracted now. Arrows. I figure we could do like 1 or 2 more of these and then go for survival for the remainder, and I'll actually swap to like one of my main builds.
Sure. I'm in. I'm ready.
Careful. Or, Jay, have you heard the gallop yet?
Yes.
So
Fucking
delightful.
love it.
Includes all of Mega Man's weapons too. I cropped them for spoilers just in case. I appreciate that. Alright, chat. We're launch. Oh, actually, I've never seen Funsaiki launch. So I'm pretty excited for this.
I hope it gallops out.
I kind of do too.
I love your centaur, man.
I know.
Is it legs go down?
There's something profoundly funny about the fact that it doesn't gallop. It just straight up, like, skates out, but on the hooves. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. I'm ready to go. I actually boosted this one's stats, because I sort of unironically like this one again. So. Oh my god! Full sprint!
Boosting.
Horse is done with your shit. Goofing up buttons because I'm like so. What's my combo to get into the flurry stabs? Because I need that. It's very important. There we are. Oh man, just superb. Look at me like on my tippy toes. Oh my god, love it. I love this. I love this build. It is wild to me that they made the default animation for Gundam Bale's backpack clip itself, of all things. I don't know if you've used it for anything yet or not.
I tried. I thought it might be a good stand-in for my wings.
I mean, I think that visually they're one of my favorites. I think it's like my favorite backpack from IBO.
Yeah.
But the electromagnetic cannon, like the wings cutting through each other, is just so bizarre. Oh, Shamrock isn't here for the cools. Time to Winnie! The horse has been awakened!
I love that stabbing attack.
I know. It's real good. You can do it in midair too. I think it's the 3. It's the 3! I still have the gallop sound effect even if I'm flying in midair.
Love it.
It's pretty on brand for Funsaiki. For anybody who's not familiar with Gundam series in general, Funsaiki is piloted by an actual horse, by the way. Like, it isn't like somebody who's just like way into centaurs and decided to make that their custom. It's an actual horse. It's not like a magic horse. It's not a horse that can talk. It's not a genetically engineered horse. It's just a horse that's piloted by a horse, and that's it.
It's one of the many wonders that is G Gundam.
It's definitely one of the harder things to justify. I will justify a lot, and I can make some soft justification to it as well, but...
The shortest justification is, like, the general control scheme in G Fighter.
That too, yeah, well, that definitely helps. Because, yeah, it's not like... to also further clarify, yeah, it isn't as if the control mechanism in that series is a bunch of, like, knobs and levers and buttons and shit. It is, like, motion controlled, so...
So much boost.
I can't believe Myth is here.
What is the hop? What is your hop? Oh,
Oh, fuck, you're right. That's a great question. I was checking chat.
sorry.
Iruka says, I can't believe Myth is here in the memorial we miss Myth Tuesday stream. Yeah, there was a bunch of moving that went on today, so he's lurking. But he's not actually talking, so...
I fully feel the exhaustion that moving can bring.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Leo. I don't want to be doing this. Pizza and scoot up to bed. You did actually take the couch. They found a, I don't want to say it this way because it's going to make it seem uncouth, but they found a dumpster couch, but it was in good shape, so they've got a couch now.
Oh, no. Love that.
I vetted it myself too. I think it probably like just got put out that day. It was pretty fine. Delicious dumpster couch. Odin smiles upon us. Yes. It says, "My everything hurts, D."
Yeah.
Hope you lined up for the beam shots. I love that this Heavy Arms is just, like, standing over here. I also appreciate the fact that because I'm at Master Grade scale, it basically looks like either of you could ride as, like, a mounted cavalry
Ride
unit.
me.
One of you guys is attacking this Talgi somewhere else, and it was just, like, spinning unprompted into the... Or not Talgi, this is Wing. Spinning unprompted into the wall. White Barbatoros. Exactly. So you made a good call. It's honestly a pretty cool looking build. I'm sorry Leo stabs him a billion times. It hurts me so much to do this, fires 2 big beams point blank. Look! I wanted to make it over as fast as possible. Everybody listen to the Winnie instead of thinking about me killing Leos. Here we go! Okay, there we go. Now everything is better. Not done bullying you yet! Okay. Between the crow sitting on the power line and the Jeep and Crowville, his couch was destined. I can see that. But that's right, we passed a van that had a big, like, the one door on the back was just a big decal that was like the silhouette of a crow in white. And then on the other door, in big block, and when I say block, I don't mean like impact bold font, I mean like literally they look like they were cut out of big cubes of metal. Font that says, what was the exact spelling of it, Myth? Because I keep wanting to say Crover, and that's not correct. I think, Crowble, like mobile, but Crowble. It's pretty great. Bully him harder. He made you kill a Leo. Yeah, exactly. Crowbot. Well, yeah, that's what makes it keep being weird in my head because it's spelled like mobile. So
Hobbs. Hobbs.
Oh, right.
Hobbs.
Oh, that's real good. Skip it down to the market. Thank you for the follow. I need to check Streamlabs to see who that was, because it always pops up right when the... Noobsama, thank you for following. Happy to have you. I'm glad you followed right as I was doing the happy hops with the horse. Absolutely perfect timing. Oh man, couldn't have been better. If you are just joining and haven't been lurking, I see your first time chatting, which is always delightful to see folks show up. When we play Gundam Breaker on stream, which is going to be Tuesdays for a while, because we're all so excited for it. Chat builds it. I've got my own builds that I use in my off time, but the builds that we have going on stream are all entirely up to you guys. And the method that we've been adopting for it has been pretty freeform. It's like, who wants to call apart? Okay, you said it first, that works, and then we just kind of go from there. Sometimes executive decisions happen, but I try to keep them on brand for what everybody's feeling that day. And it has been a lot of fun. Do we go into do I spend parts to boost up Hype Orb and have Hype Orb be our survival candidate on my end?
Yes. I thought that was the plan.
Well, I said one of my other builds. I did not specify Orb, but
No.
okay. I love your reaction.
Look.
Like, yes, you fucking idiot.
No, because over multiple instances of us talking about it, you said, I want to end with Hype Orb.
That is
And
okay.
you
That is true.
want to
You're right.
End with survival, so.
Oh, we should have. Once we actually start missions, we should have. Well, okay. Arable, you've been setting the missions up. do you know if there's a way to make it so that missions in lobby are invite only, or if everybody's in lobby, will everybody
you
be
can set
able
up
to
the
join?
mission for password as well.
Okay. Because Noobsama, first-time chatter, coming out with a banger idea immediately is just having the lobbies be open so people watching can come in and show off their builds, but not necessarily get in on the actual missions. That's not a bad idea.
We'll start that next week because
Yeah, we're about to go into Endless.
resetting lobbies is a little.
And that too, yeah. But yeah, no, starting next Tuesday, absolutely, that's the jam. We also have a open clan. Well, we've got a clan set so that anybody who's following is more than welcome to join. We'd love to have you. So if you are actively playing on PC, that is the caveat, is it's the PC version. Then, yeah, just 100% good to go. Yeah, I'd be super down for that. Okay, I'm saving this build because it's great. Way on board. I want a second one of this Lance. I actually need to farm that out. This Lance looks really cool. PC. I'm glad so many people are grabbing it on
I've gotten
PC.
a few of them, and I think I'm going to end up using it for my build for Jay's Rivals mobile suit, actually.
Damn!
Oh, interesting.
Because our original design of that one is that it's supposed to be kind of a beam halberd, but it's like what you might imagine if you're picturing like historically accurate halberd with the like curved bearded axe blade and the spike at the front, and so that one's just kind of a little bit closer to the right visual for it, I guess.
Very good.
We had been using the Hyper Beam Javelin from Unicorn, and that's dope, but not quite it.
I'm currently boosting up Ball. Priority maximize, let's go. Also, I deeply appreciate that, Noobsama. I too am on PC. Easy build was just making a lore-accurate Leo. Max rarity G Gundam parts so I can use those skills on a Leo. I agree. I'm a huge Leo fan. My main build is actually just like a decked-out Leo, so 100% on the same page. Happy to have another Leo fan, for sure. Even if it's just for the meme, I don't care. I count that. We take what we can get over here in Leo Town. Get the Penelope. Honestly, I feel like Penelope is a shoo-in for DLC if Z is already in here, which I know I'm pronouncing wrong, but yeah. But yeah, they've gotta add him. It would be astonishing if they didn't.
So we're about to start the survival. Am I understanding right?
Yes. I am just boosting up my stats, because survival is actually, like, serious business.
Yeah, no, if that's what we're doing, then I need to take care of some business myself.
Tenkai, yes, X-Rounder. You're absolutely right. That was, like, the most brilliant pull last time. So funny. Oh, this bulk I already maxed. Oh, right, that's the one that I maxed out for, oh, well, I need to level it still. It's the one I used to unlock Gaia Crusher.
I'm finally getting my swords to be max rarity and such.
I still don't know if these are the final legs I want to use for him, so I'm not gonna mess with that. The legs are gonna be like the same size either way, so.
We're almost done, Stella Girl.
Does she need to go out?
Yeah.
I'll let her out in a second. Oh shit.
I'll go ahead.
I had to let.
I'll be right back. Yup.
Yeah,
I had to let Inari out earlier too.
It's all good. Dogs always take. So if you filter to just unicorns, the Z Gundam appears. What? Really? That's interesting. Huh. Oh, well, it's because it's based on like multiple series at the same time. I hit the option. But yeah, that's not unusual. All right. Good to go. Good to go. I'm gonna use the guns too. Of course. Oh, actually, well, no, they're already pretty solid. They're already pretty solid. This one's not. As long as they're all at about like 30, then I'm okay with it.
For the level and such.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to get my weapons to be 6-star, or is it 5-star? It is still 5.
It's 5, but it's gold
It's
5, so
golden.
it's like the 6th tier, but
6.
it's still 5 stars, yeah.
I wanted to do that and get their ability slots filled, so that's what I'm doing.
Alright, now we're good! I had to boost the claws, too. It's the meat and potatoes of the build. Oh, I'm not using the same Neo shield. Weird. Use Sinanju and Banshee. That's not a bad sounding design, honestly. Here's our boy. If you haven't been around yet for Hype Orb has kind of become the stream breaker mascot. I love him dearly. I love him with all of my heart. He's been powered up. He's ready for survival mode. He's ready to run. I love it. It's so good. Okay, I'm back in, oh my god, look at him. Hold on.
Ow.
Yeah! He's gotta be in the power stance. The power stance is the important part. Superb. Absolutely excellent.
I'll be finished in just a second, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
This is the
I mean, he's
mission
still out
desk.
with
Tell me
the
if it
dog
goes
anyway, so I'll get survival spun up.
I'm back.
Let's to play. Set conditions in team. I want to see how this works. Okay, yeah, you can. Okay, that's awesome. I'm really glad. Good timing. We are ready to see as far as we can get in survival. Now, have you guys done survival at all, let alone teams?
No,
Okay.
I haven't.
So it might have you get the tutorial messaging, but on the off chance that it doesn't, the most important thing here, if anybody dies, even once, it's over. So
Oh wow.
none of us can go down. That is what it is. It almost seems like
So
it's going to be harder to do it on a team than it is solo, because like
So
one
try to
slip
keep
up.
an eye on health because we can heal each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
but also bear in mind that we are eventually going to hit a threshold where one-shots are going to be, like,
Yeah.
very possible. So, just things to keep in mind. That is why I am the avatar of Fury that you see before you right now.
I love it.
Have I given this version of your build a good build? I have. I have a good build.
I believe I am
Thank
hearing
you.
that my significant other is home.
You'd be correct.
Has she seen Hype Orb yet?
I showed her the pictures.
Yeah, it's not the same as the run cycle, though. Remember, bring auto guard. Oh, hello, first time chat. And also, that is a very smart idea. Since we're still waiting. Oh, shoot, we're queued up. Disbanding teams. Okay, I'll set it back up again in a moment. because setting that skill is very smart. Thank you, Diego. That is arguably the most useful first-time chat anybody has ever given. On my end, I'm sure. Somewhere, someone else.
Oh yeah, I already have auto guard and evade instant death.
Guard. Yeah, I need to have that one back on, too. Certainly I have an auto guard at this point. Loss per second.
Does Transam Burst just heal, or does it damage enemies still like it did in 3?
It should still damage enemies, too. Does it not filter as a defense?
Still gonna replace the
Oh, I bet
backpack.
it filters as like an other. Trans-Am Burst, I'm going to drop a car on you. Wait, Haruka, why? I don't know if that's a call-out or... Okay, perfect guard. Okay, yeah, okay, it's going to be on. Okay, auto guard. Actually, that's just good in general. And then... Wait, instant death. Flinch guard when critical. Actually, flinch. 2. Take this thruster hit. Shield badge, perfect. Actually, perfect guard? Rock on auto guard? That'd be amazing. Fake. What is hate up?
I have no idea.
Improved hate.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You know what's that?
Okay, I immediately... Oh, enemies attack... Oh, it's a tank? Okay, I won't take it for this. I'm really glad you told me that because I want a tank build. That
What
sounds
is it?
amazing. It makes it so that enemies prioritize you.
Oh, okay.
And I like playing tank, so that's really good to know, actually. Just avoid instant death. There it is. Perfect, whatever. I'll take the cancel EX. I don't care. That's fine. And then, I think it's just, like, good blanket, probably. And...
I know we've been talking about it, but I have to fully just say this. I kind of hate how restrictive the hologram thing ends up feeling, because I don't want to use practically any of the unlocked things, or things I could unlock, because I know it's going to fuck up my visual.
Yeah, I mean, especially since it'll mess with the scaling on stuff, too.
This is
It's
the
definitely
desk.
my least favorite change in the game.
Yeah.
HP percent. I think I'm good.
Coming, please.
Because
make
we
a
also
choice.
only have like half an hour left too, so
How's that?
whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
We'll live.
Fair.
Let's play set.
Okay, I'm here. I'm ready.
You're good. I've got it up.
Alright, I'm leaving my room.
Sounds perfect. 2 unlocks. No, don't hologram parts are the leg missiles on Z. They just do the missiles out, change your... Really? That... What? That's really bizarre. Also, according
Melee, I think.
according to chat, the light builder part also gives you hate up, so that's easy for me.
I'm in and ready.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna use a brake booster. Actually, what happens if you guys use a brake booster? Does that, like, double up? I haven't tried that yet.
I'll
I think it's
mine.
individual, but
Okay.
mine is on, you know.
Okay, yeah, whatever you want to do. Deploying.
I think I went on the cough.
So excited. You guys ready for the best launch sequence?
Yeah,
You haven't
this
seen
is the
the...
horse one.
You haven't seen the... Oh no. No, it's Hype Orb time, baby! It's time for the stream mascot. In contrast with your guys, it's just so great.
I
I've gone
just
from...
want its arms to flail as it goes out.
I know, right?
Awesome.
I just took like 20 screenshots. We're all good.
Mm-hmm.
Below thumbnail background. Save me a little bit of time. I don't have to worry about making a diorama tonight. I love that I went from the biggest thing on screen to this. I'm out for blood. And he did get all of the combos back down. I hate it's my 7 hit with the claws. I was gonna set up a prediction if we did this earlier and see, like, can we beat my old record, but I don't know if that's gonna happen in half an hour. My current record is 33. Which is,
oh wait, no.
which is a lot.
Yeah, no, I had an idea, but then I kind of self-realized that the idea wouldn't have made sense. So it's like my Awaken mode says it revives downed allies, but if we lose as soon as anyone goes down, then
Yeah.
that doesn't matter.
I am definitely curious how some of that'll resolve, but we'll also do our absolute best to not have to worry about it. Better be rounder. Like moving too fast for my own good right now. So good.
I love it.
Finally proc that. The most determined run there's ever been.
Oh, we actually zoned.
Yeah, it's we do like 2 or 3 per area, and then you would get real sick of it. Some of these start to go on for a long time. Man, I'm so glad that Gustav is in. I love that design.
It is a cool design.
It's so dope. Such a good beefy unit.
Bring me a worthy opponent.
I am the worthy opponent! Right, chat, right now we're tearing through everything, but each wave gets progressively more difficult. So the time for hype is gonna be not too far off from here, honestly.
I haven't even started using Awoken. Just
Oh, Woken makes it go faster.
good. Let's do it.
That's what I mean, like... Fun game, keep Awoken active forever.
I used to be able to in 3.
I can now. In fact, max power. Oh my god. All three of the hype bounces.
Let's go.
We're headbanging
let's go.
into the butt metal that's playing right
I
now.
know.
Is it gonna be a big boss? Oh, yay!
It is, yeah. It's every 5 waves. I will tell you right now, the first one that we need to get really scared about is Big Zam.
I love those
That's a couple in. But, like, once Big Zam shows
That
up,
makes
it's
sense.
when difficulty is present. At least for where we're at.
Stop. Sit down.
I know, right? Oh, hey, Big Zam. On the one hand, I'm glad Game Grumps has, like, popularized a Gundam joke in any regard. Oh,
Big Zam!
got him! It wasn't a kill, but I did get the whole Gaia Crusher on him. Alright, he's, I think, in a frozen state until the heal happens, and then he's gonna have a barrier, but that's not gonna last for very long. Oh, no. Oh, he knocked off one of my arms! You bastard! Between his legs like that. Oh my god. So perfect. That's the first giant down.
Oh hey, Big Zam.
My brethren. God, doing cancel with the claw combos is just like this never-ending stream of bullshit.
Apparently that was like the biggest meta part of any build in 3 was just to build up your cancel combo damage, because you could proc it a lot.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. But meta is boring as hell.
A little bit, yeah.
I love that we just all know now.
Oh hey. More guys to fight.
I know!
Oh
The
no,
bounce-
we let our break combo suffer.
No, it's because the wave changed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anytime the wave changes, it all resets, just like it would on a map transition.
Yeah, I didn't really register. I kind of zoned out.
You're good. We're still in the easy turf, so that makes sense. We're just kind of like, woo!
I was also like, because we were doing the happy bounce, and my internal monologue likes to think of it as our Gundam's headbanging and mashing it, or moshing and shit. My brain was like, you're definitely listening to Ladders of Supremacy in the cockpit right now.
Like I said, I've been building a whole playlist, which now that I think about it, might be fun to, like, post somewhere for chat to play, too.
I just have chiptune music going off.
I would. I'm so tempted to try playing a version of it on stream, but so much of it is going to be like the licensed opening music.
Oh yeah.
Like it would definitely get struck. Although I was handed a couple days ago, apparently tested for no copyright strike damage. Strike damage? What the hell am I? What? All Eurobeat. So I might do that next Tuesday. And just, like, risk it.
I'm so glad that I used the breaker booster on survival.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It's
We're
awesome
gonna
on
get
survival.
Stupid reward.
It rules. Please get back here. I'm not done beating you up. Hey chat, while we go through the easier grounds right now, why don't you talk more about some of your favorite Gundam or mecha adjacent anythings, honestly? I feel bad because right now we're just gonna...
Robotech always confused me.
There's a lot to be confused confused about depending on what part of that you mean.
The English dub.
The English dub is like 4 shows combined.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I was trying to watch it when it first came out, like in the early 90s, I was like, what is going on? They keep jumping around, and I don't know.
One of my fondest memories with Robotech, specifically, when it was on Toonami, my dad would watch it with me. He was really cool, or is. It's not
I
like
think
he's...
that's where I watched it, too.
He's really cool about all that stuff. Like, we watched, Dragon Ball, all that stuff. He's got, like, favorites. Like, Piccolo's his favorite DBZ character. I love that I can...
dad with Dragon Ball.
Right on.
Because back on when it came on Toonami, it would only do 1 commercial break.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, Dad, after this commercial break, I'll go to bed. Or like the next commercial break, when it comes on, I'll go to bed, and it never came.
Oh,
like,
I
"You son of a
see.
bitch."
It's a battle for round supremacy! But anyway,
Yeah, that was
Captain Gloval, like the captain of the SDF-1, just had a big ol' hat. Like, he had, like, the big captain's colonel hat. And for whatever reason, my dad's joke for it was just he had, like, the kind of lousy English dub voice acting, like, the deeper voice. So anytime Gloval was on screen, if my dad walked in, or if it was, like, a scene transition, we hadn't seen him for a little bit, my dad would just always go, "My hat. Don't touch my hat." I don't know, that was just the jam. And it's a very fond childhood memory, even though it is, like, not even a dad joke. Like, it's kind of nothing.
Yeah.
But it just stuck with me for so long.
I can see why. I love sometimes dubs when they get so bad they just become funny. Is actually just worth it in itself.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I feel like we had to teach it a lesson.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly, it had no business trying to be around.
Look, there could only be one of us. So Damnation says, I've already told you G Gundam and Zoids. Absolutely. Tenkai says, I've watched a lot of Mechanimu, which I like. First one had to be Grendizer. That's a really cool first. I need to watch way more Super Robot stuff. Because that's my jam.
I ended up falling in love with Gargantia on Netflix.
I will have to write that one down.
Oh, this was Gurren Lagann. I can't believe I even left that one
Gurren
off the
Lagann's
table.
fun. Yeah.
I'm so excited because I finally watched Gurren and loved it. I knew I would. Like, that's one of those things where, like,
Yeah.
if you're into Super Robot, even adjacently, you will almost certainly like it as a series. But I think I told you about this already, Airvol, Jay. I don't remember if you were adjacent to any of the conversation, but I'm sure you've watched it too, just knowing you both. But it was like a perfect storm of everybody that I know talking about it again all at the same time that made me finally just, like, binge it. Because it was you, and then it was also Neon in chat, who's not here tonight right now, I don't believe. And it was finally like, okay, I'm going to watch it. And I binged it, and it was great, and everything was superb. And
Which one?
Gurren Lagann.
Oh, gotcha.
But the trade-off for that was Neon mentioned, like, okay, you know, you watch that, so now you pick something that I'll watch. Like, it's fair friend trade. So, okay, dope. And so I suggested Shin Getter Robo, because that's my favorite version of Getter. And it took a bunch of summarizing because it's a really weird show, even within its own IP, almost exclusively because of its own IP. I forget if I've told you much about it, but effectively, it's an OVA that, like, both is and isn't canon, both to its own version of the story and also, like, the story as a whole. Because it's, like, the first episode is confusing and, like, almost seems like there was a whole season before it, even though there definitely wasn't. And it, like, runs off of a lot of references over, you know, other Getter Robo series, which, mind you, have been going on since, like, the 70s. It's a very old show. And, like, some people don't like it because they kind of heel-face turn some of the characters, face-heel turn some of the characters, whatever. But it is effectively a prototype Gurren Lagann. Like, it's almost the exact same story structure and power scaling. And when I finally mentioned that to Neon, they were like, oh, okay, wait a minute, I'm way into this. Because it's that vibe, like that kind of, like, logic is out the window, everything is getter rays instead of spiral energy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the jam, and it's just like, oh, if we're hot-blooded enough, we could just fucking do whatever we need to. And that's the whole series, except it was an OVA, so it was high budget, and it was late 80s, early 90s, so it's that art style. It fucking rules. It's so good. It's like one of my all-time
Sounds
favorite
fun.
Super Robot designs. Shin Getter just, like, looks perfect.
One of the things I will preface, both you and Chad, I guess, for Gargantia, is that especially the first episode, immediately, it's a freaking acid trip. It's so insane.
Very good.
In, like, laser light show, beauty, amazing. But, and, you know, make the spoiler joke now, but first episode spoilers, that stops pretty quick. Main character ends up being removed from space war that's happening and stuck on a planet that's entirely oceanic.
Oh, interesting. I kind of dig that.
Oh yeah, I remember that show. It's
But
one with
the series... Go ahead.
That's the Waterworld one, right?
Yeah, the whole name is like Gargantua and the Virtuous Planet or something like that.
That's such a good mech title.
But so the like pace, the vibe of the show changes drastically in that first episode and into the second episode, but stick with it if you can, because it as a whole is really, really good. It's very well written. It's a little bit like psychological mech series. It also is sort of its own love letter to Gundam, the franchise, because it has the standard, like, there's an AI in the cockpit, and it helps the pilot, and it's all about making sure the pilot stays, like, human, but
Right.
his best version of himself also.
All right.
So,
Right on.
I liked it. It was good.
yeah, it's really solid. Would recommend. Do recommend.
So I need to watch the Braves series. I like fully acknowledge that because it's more Super Robot stuff. I know for a fact it'll be my jam when I do finally watch it. But one thing that I'm recalling out of that, because you mentioned Acid Trip, it's not the exact same thing, but it's a super combiner Super Robot. So it's like part of him is a tiger, and then another part is a bullet train, and then another part is a drill tank. And like one of the biggest memes from that show is, why is the chest a tiger face? And the like lead developer in universe is like, because it looks cool. It's like that's the whole thing. But it's all like kind of Evangelion in a way where it's like, you know, this Super Robot defending the city over and over. But the way they lampshade the destruction in it is really cool. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, because I've only seen the clip of it, so I don't know if this is like mid-show or first episode or what. But there's like a whole giant called named super move that it does to start the fight that's called like, I don't know, like Brave's Divider or something like that. And it effectively, it's in the middle of the city and it's like, okay, we need to use the divider now. So there's this whole launch wind-up sequence for it that everybody in like the HQ is talking about. He like hits the ground with his sword and it like removes the city. It like takes the city and like, it's hard to describe. Picture a circle radiating out from like where he hits the ground, and it like dimensionally pushes the entire cityscape away so that the entire battlefield is like effectively safe. So it's like, I'm gonna defend the city by putting it somewhere else. It's like, that's so fucking wild. I've never seen a Super Robot address like mass destruction, let alone in a way that's like very Super Robot in its own way. Because like a Gundam couldn't do that. That'd be fucking stupid. But in that context, it's like, oh yeah, of course the King of Braves can do that. Why wouldn't he be able to do that? He's the King of Braves. It's so cool. I love shit like that. Dividing Driver. Thank you, chat. Noobsama
Oh, I
already like
forgot.
coming clutch.
My first giant robot series was Transformers.
Definitely counts.
Does that count?
Oh yeah. If people count Evangelion as mechs, then Transformers definitely count. It doesn't matter that they're like technically not a mech, technically alive and not cybernetic, depending on which angle, all that.
Then how do you like Attack on Titan?
I know the discussion. I'm not a fan of Attack on Titan in general, but I like the fact that people call them like meat mechs. I think that's funny.
That was just a joke I was going
Yeah,
for.
yeah. I wanted to make sure that you didn't feel like let down by me saying like, oh, it's not my thing.
Fair enough.
Like, oh no, I get
appreciate
it. I get and appreciate.
Let's all super glow. It's time.
I know, God, this is just like, with the sunset background. Yeah, I need to super
Yeah.
glow too, that's true.
Get back here.
Oh, he will. Both of us just like leaping face first. So good.
That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, thank you, Noobsama. I can't believe I didn't say this right away. Megas XLR is one of my favorite cartoons of all time.
Oh, we got a Maverick in chat.
We do, and it's gone. Maverick retired, thank you much.
Yeah, Megas XLR for sure.
It's,
good.
Megas is one of the best love letter series I think there's ever been. And it bums me. I know sometimes people say that it's like, I thought it was kind of annoying. It's like, yeah, you know, I get it. But I don't. I think it's fucking perfect. I love that show.
It is perfect.
So there's a YouTube channel called Jesus Q Yamato, which is just all extended mecha music. A lot of what he posts is extensions from the Super Robot Wars games because those battle themes can be pretty good. And so most of the thumbnail art that he posts is of the SD designs because that's what shows up in the Super Robot Wars games. And one of his best extensions is Berserker from Megas, and it's a custom art SD
yeah.
Megas as if Megas was in Super Robot Wars. And the entire
that's so
comment
awesome.
section is like, they couldn't ever make this happen because Megas would be too OP. It's like just shit like that. It's like, it's so good. Makes
All
me
it has to
so
do is the
happy.
Konami code and it's over.
Literally, yes! It's like one of the episodes, the entire weapon gimmick that it uses is that he spawns the entire space battleship Yamato. It's amazing! And it's extra good because, like, I didn't know what that was as a kid. I wasn't that deep into,
Yeah.
like, the mecha well to know what Yamato was when that show came out. But then going back to it, it's just, like, all these extra layers of, like, oh my god, this show just understood everything!
Yep.
Oh my god,
It's
Bruce
still-
Campbell twice?
I know. I was gonna say, like, it's so amazing how frequently I will talk to people who don't even know the series really until I'm like, it was a show about a guy who gets a mech from a junkyard and he ends up fighting Bruce Campbell the robot, and they're like, oh yeah!
Memory unlocked! Don't mess with the
Yeah.
slushies too, absolutely. Oh god, that episode has so many good lines. All of Regis's dialogue. The Regis, which will destroy all. Just like he keeps interrupting himself to interrupt himself more. Although, Season 2, the Vegas episode, one of my absolute favorite lines from the show is still from that one. It is when Wrecker, reverse-engineered collective robot, stops to process for a moment, like, what is the enemy? Everything is the enemy, with the giant American flag in the background, because he was built during the height of the Cold War.
Yeah.
So good, man! Sailor Moon episodes, Ultra Cadets, absolutely. I could talk, like... I have the only official release of the show. I've watched it into the ground. It's... Oh, man, I love it. I love it so much.
I need to see if we can get it on our server, if it's not already there, because goddammit, I want to rewatch it now.
I'm pretty sure if you don't have it, Myth should have a less official
Well, I've got
copy of it.
I've got a copy of it, I just need to know if I can get it to our server.
Right, right. Oh, Noobsama, you're sticking around for sure, because he also just called out Big O, which is another one of my favorites.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, God.
I need to rewatch that one, because I never caught it all the way through
Same,
when
yeah.
it was coming out on Konami and shit. So, like,
I've
I
watched it
know I
3
need to watch
times.
that one as a like, to
And
do
I
it justice.
still don't know what's going on.
That's pretty normal from what I hear.
The last, like, 5 episodes, it's just like, what?
You know what I think, though, if I'm being honest? So I've grown... Evangelion has grown on me a lot more. I used to have a lot more harsh feelings on it, mostly because of the production history, not the show itself, because I love, like, the aesthetics and, like, the initial writing, music, all of it is great. Like, it's a bona fide classic for a reason, so I won't shit-talk any of that at any point. But if people give the end of Evangelion, like, the show, not the movie that has that name, credit for being, like, so profound and interesting, but then being like, well, Big O was confusing and I didn't like it. It's like, now wait a minute. You
Yeah,
cannot
no,
have both.
I will say, there's nothing wrong with Big O's ending. You just have to really closely pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah. Well, it's that, and also like Big O
It's also
is
supposed to be a mindfuck.
yeah. Big O is
Yeah.
almost. I don't know if
It's a
deconstruction.
series about.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's a series about a civilization losing their memory, so
Yeah.
of course the story is going to go fucking batshit.
A lot of it too is when you stop and think about a lot of it, Big O is in a bracket that not a lot of Super Robot shows are like at the time or anymore. It's like very slow paced and introspective, which definitely does come up in other mech shows, but it's like the entire point of Big O. So
Yeah.
a lot of people get turned off from like that too.
Oh no, I liked it so much that I watched it 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, no, I know none of us, and it seems like chat too, which chat has good taste. We've got the best chat. That is how it
course.
works. But there's something about it too that's like, I'll go for like over-the-top, hot-blooded super moves all day, every day. Like that is not new information for anybody who's been in here. You guys for sure. But I love that Big O's power is almost exclusively in like the weight of all of its impacts and everything. Like it's so slow and there's so much wind up. Like him pulling back on the controls in the cockpit to wind forward and do something else. It's like, effectively, it's a very simple move. But there's so much gravity behind all of it that it feels so satisfying every time. Like, sudden impact is the first major attack in the show, and it's one of my favorite mech moves of all time, and it's not even his biggest attack. It's just like, you can't go wrong with how well that piston punch is animated. It's just sublime. It's so good. Mixed with, like, Steve Blum, like, bye-bye, Dottie, and then, like, going for it with the whole arm wind-up. Oh, God, I could watch it, like, 20 times in a row and not get tired of it. So good.
I told you, it's because of you and our mutual love of that show that I was like, I wonder if I can make Big O in 5th edition.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, what about IGPX?
Which version? Because there were 2.
I only know the first and second season. What do you...
So,
there's a series?
IGPX is super weird. I'm assuming you're talking about the racing show, right?
Yes, the racing show from Tsunami.
Yeah, like, I love that version of it. Before it was that, their pilot episode for it was a 3v3, like, shooter battle tournament version of it, with, like, totally different mech designs. And that one was also still pretty cool, but it was only, like, it was short. I don't even know if you can get it anymore. I feel like it's lost media. But yeah, IGPX was dope.
I love that series.
Oh, shoot.
I wish it got more.
Another Maverick chat. Thank you, chat. Appreciate it. Band.
What? Oh, right. So the 5th edition Big O. I essentially made it 3 levels Bear Totem Barbarian, so you can resist everything but psychic damage.
Okay.
You make it a Warforged, so you're a robot.
Yeah.
And then from there, you max out Way of the Open Hand Monk, so that you get the Quiver Palm capstone ability, where as soon as you touch an opponent, you can force a saving throw that could auto-kill them, or deal, like, I think it's 10d12 necrotic damage.
Oh my god. And then just flavor that as the explosion, basically?
Yeah.
Very
but also,
good.
you know, you're a super high-level monk mech that resists everything with psychic damage.
Yeah.
So, you're punching real hard all the time, and nothing can stop you.
Yeah, 100%. No, that was definitely born out of one of our conversations, because I remember saying that as a build that I wanted to do at one point, and I think you were just like, yeah, okay, and like figured it out.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it'd just be this. Like, how else would it go, right? I mean, I built it, and then I was like, holy fuck, this is so good. Why would you build it any other way?
Because Big O fucking rules, man, I'm telling you.
I just had the most cinematic, like, air dodge around this thing.
I know.
Right now.
Hashimal is a really cool fight. I hope that more DLC adds more mobile armors. It's too cut up in combo. I know, I'm sorry, guys. The fuck you move, yeah. Maybe like Buddy Complex. I've heard about Buddy Complex, but I haven't actually watched any of it. So I actually don't know that much about it.
circling back to mech anime, yeah, Oreka 7.
Oh, the sequel series got really weird.
I never saw the sequel series, but thanks to you showing me the full of the original series, yes, it is a good one. I like it.
The first one is really good. The second series is about their child or grandson or something like that, and they go back in time and like try to change things. And then there's another sequel series that's like, oh, this is a what-if universe where it's like a slightly different from what happened in the original events, where the people on that you originally thought were the good guys are now fully the bad guys.
That's interesting. I actually haven't seen that much of Eureka 7. I had a good Chris in college was way into it. So that's the most... Oh, I see. You guys are knocking him down over and over. Like, what is going on with this Dark Army? I can't actually... Fuck it. Here. Die. I couldn't hit him, so I hit everything. Hey, Bolt Gundam, I just used your move. Wish it wasn't condensed in 12 episodes. It's just... so Tenkai 2, I think the last one you were describing, Jay, says it's just time travel Gundam, a generic one. And then Noob Sama followed up with, yeah, I wish it wasn't condensed into 12 episodes, maybe 13. I feel that, too, for sure.
They could have used a little more, like,
pacing.
Story time.
Yeah, I believe that.
Otherwise, it was really good. I actually liked it better than the original, the sequel series. Sorry, not the one that follows his kid, the one where it kind of goes back and retells some
like the alternate telling, yeah.
Yeah.
I like when that's basically what Shin Getter Robo is, from what I can tell. It's like, okay, we're gonna fast forward this so that we're to like the higher level stuff, and then like change a bunch of shit. And then people are like, no, my protagonist. It's like, that's fair, and I get that. Like, I've gotten mad about that kind of thing before too. I've never seen those shows. I appreciate the fact that they modernized the old 70s art style, because Getter Robo looks goofy as shit, but in the most charming way. But then make it like somehow the coolest thing you've ever seen. And I don't care. I love it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite Super Robot design outright. Barring Megas, but Megas doesn't count. Megas is too OP. Yeah, like, for named mechs, for me, it's... Super Robot-wise, it's Big O. The design's not the actual series, but I guess either way. Megas, Shin Getter from the OVA specifically, because I think there's also a manga version, which isn't too different, but I just want to specify. And then, which one am I zoned? Oh, Daigengar from Super Robot Wars OG. It's like...
Only because the name reminded me, and I feel obligated to, plug this series every possibility I get, but Grimgar. Just super good anime.
Gonna make Super Robots anime like they used to until Bravern this year. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to watch Bravern. That looked really cool. Like exactly what I've been wanting to watch. I'm just like always so booked for time. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's basically like Brave but wilder, which is a crazy thing to go for.
There was a Isekai series for Gundam. Essentially, there was a big Gundam nerd programmer who got born into a new universe.
I think that might be Bravern, but I might be mixing it up. What kind of a name is Daigengar anyway, and what does episode 31 mean? I know, I love that! That's right! So, you guys won't know this, I don't think, because I don't think you've seen that much of Super Robot Wars, but I know at least, Erevel, I've shown you Daigengar before. He's like the one Super Robot with like the Guts greatsword.
Okay.
So, there is an OVA of that show called, oh god, what's the title of the series? It doesn't matter. There's an OVA show of Super Robot Wars OG. And it goes through a good chunk of the story to a point where Sanger, the main pilot, Sanger Zanbol, doesn't have Daigengar yet. He's got a different mech. And he's losing in a fight, and there's a whole transition where he gets Daigengar, like it does its first launch, gets the Zankanto, which is the sword that like grows with his fighting spirit and everything. And in universe, this is not subtitles. This is like what everybody present sees. It's non-diegetic. Or, I forget. You know what I mean. It's a thing that everybody is witness to. He gets Daigengar, a title card shows up, says episode 31, and the enemy pilot is like, what kind of name is Daigengar? And what does episode 31 mean? And then he kicks the shit out of him. It's amazing.
It's magic.
Like, Daigengar is too powerful that it becomes its own show within the show, but everybody in the show knows that it's happening. It's so good.
This guy already.
Yeah, we're starting to get to the tougher stuff.
Yep.
Which is good, because we're officially over time.
They're still not really damaging me yet, but they are stoking up the damage pretty heartily right now.
It's getting to the spot where if you get caught in some of their shit, then you will start to notice damage. And it starts to get kind of scary, because you're like, oh, I wasn't paying attention to this for like half an hour. Also, hello, Gunplay Ubel. Thank you for the first-time chat. Happy to have you. We're actually overtime right now, but we are going through survival. I am currently running a build that we built with chat 2 or 3 sessions ago now. Anytime I stream Gundam Breaker 4, chat decides the builds. It is the most fun. This is Hypeorb. He is our build mascot. He is delightful in every way. We're glad to have you. We're going to be playing like every Tuesday for the foreseeable future. Not just in the OVA either, it's in the original game. That's awesome. I actually didn't realize it was in the original game. I wish I had access to more of them in like a readable format. Daigengar is the shit. It's like one of my all-time favorites. The Isekai one is Knights and Magic. Thank you, Usama.
That's what it was. Knights and Magic. He basically goes there and...
That's the one Benny was telling us about a while back.
Yeah. He goes there and makes a Centaur Gundam, like one of the first things he does.
Did connect.
Wait,
Hey, I mean, why not? That's what we did tonight.
Pretty much.
Just to circle back briefly, the anime I mentioned its full title is Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. It's another series similar to Dot Hack or Sword Art, where characters are stuck in a game.
Right.
Grimgar focuses more about the people than surviving in the setting. They've kind of forgotten that they're not from that setting.
Gotcha. That's kind of an interesting take on it.
The art style and the animation in it are just absolutely gorgeous, and it's a really fun show. So
honestly, that can
that's
carry
why I
mix for
recommend
me a lot of the time. Like, even if the story's meh, which it doesn't sound like this one is, the art style being good is like mecha eye candy is hard to go wrong with. You guys are fighting that tall geese. You guys are fighting that tall geese. You guys are fighting the only 2 tall geese.
Mine's dead.
Mine's in a falling loop. Want a new Metabots show? I would love a new Metabots.
Oh, that's another.
It's
good
wild
one.
because Metabots is still a very active IP in Japan. It's just like we got the one series on 4Kids and then never really got any more outside of like a couple of the Game Boy Advance games.
I wish I could. Finding the merchandise was easier at the time, because I tried getting my parents to buy the crap out of that. Because I love to be able to just combine different robots. It's like Mega Man, but for kids.
Oh yeah,
Or, like,
100%. I think Metabots might have come up in one of the other streams. Jay, did I tell you that there was a, granted in a crappy gacha game on, mobile, so not a good game, but a good game with like good art. There was a Metabots mobile game that had a crossover with Mega Man Battle Network. So there's a bunch of Mega Man Battle Network Metabots designs that are really cool. There's a Mega Man, there's a base, and then I think there was a Proto Man. I'm pretty sure there was a Roll too, but they were dope. Like, they look really cool.
Another one thing I don't like about mobile games though is that they tend to shut down and trying to play them later without like just even connection is like almost impossible.
Yeah. 3DS Metabots game where the girls got stripped every time they lost? Why? God, Japan is... Alright. Tenkai, I feel like a worse person now that I know that, but at the same time better informed, so I appreciate it. It's not your fault that exists. I love Metabots. I actually made a Metabee in GV4. Very nice. Also, I'm so glad more GV4 players are showing up to these streams. It's so good. I'd love to have you back.
Yeah.
I don't usually drop the, hey, drop a follow, but, I mean, these streams have basically just been us kit bashing with chat and then talking about Mecha Series, and it's been some of the most fun we've had on stream in a while. It's such a good, like, turn your brain off and just, like, have a good time.
I'm excited for next week when I'll have more than the one build to show off.
Yeah, right on. You could all do chat suggestions, but I'm not going to force that because it's a chore.
It'd be
Metabots
hard.
Digimon
when
April Fool's design became a real thing with
We
the
can't
Digimon
see our
Battle
designs
Bros.
as easily.
That is true. Well, the launch sequences at least. But yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, this is the scary fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I called it out earlier.
Period.
So Big Sam, I don't know if you remember from the 1 or 2 times you fight him in the story, has one of his new type flash abilities where he shoots a bunch of homing projectiles and they will fuck you. So be very careful. This is the one we might end up going down on. I'm hoping we outpace him, but for those just joining, we're doing survival, and if you haven't tried survival yet, if one player dies, that is it. I think this is it. It's either the wall or the... Yeah, okay. So scary. You made Megas and... Okay, you definitely need to follow. It's no longer an option. You made a Megas and a Mega Man Gunpla in this. You're basically tailor-made for my audience. Play Mega Man every Monday.
I did. I told you I made a build in 3 that was Gurren Lagann, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think you might have even shown me screenshots of it.
Yeah, and now we have plenty of better and more defined drill weapons. So
Yep.
I am excited to revisit that idea.
Including
But,
one that is just literally a drill.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, this is the shield state, I think? Or it's about to be.
I also, for
Yeah, there it is.
some like crossover fandom fun, I have a build that I have already mentioned to Rick earlier.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you actually recall what it is by name, but I mentioned I wanted to make a Tyrael build.
Ooh, that hit hard.
Yeah, it does.
Tyrael is the main archangel you deal with in Diablo.
That's what I
and
thought.
He's fucking amazing.
No, I don't think you told me that you made that build. That sounds dope, though. Get underneath him. The beams are real scary, too.
I just went over him.
Yeah, whatever works, as long as you're aware of it.
Yeah.
The Mega Man is him with the Dragon Robot Master Power. Oh, so it's classic outright, too. That's real cool. I definitely appreciate that. Also, I don't know if I've seen anybody do a Mega Man build with a special weapon specified. That's really neat. And, like, kind of a no-brainer now that I'm thinking about it. Very well done. Round 34 gets dumb and damage. Yeah, oh, those are the big scary ones, too. They don't home in, but they still hit hard. Alright, last health bar.
Oh, that was almost terrible.
Got him!
Got him.
If you have a Discord and don't mind me joining, I can share my builds. I think we might actually be starting to get to the point where we have enough active people that we might think about opening up the Discord we use for these voice chats.
Yeah.
Which is definitely going to need to be like a follower-specific thing, but yeah, like... we're... Actually, wait a minute. I think about it. 107 followers, almost at 110. That's dope. It's like, once we hit 95, there was a really steady climb, which feels really, really good. It's all thanks to you guys. Best chat, like I said. Ah! Well, you too, honestly. I was hyping up chat, but yeah, why not?
I was getting silly.
No, I mean, you're not wrong. The fact that you guys
It
are
is-
in on this, like, every Tuesday is more than I could ask for.
Communal, you know?
It takes a village. It takes a village to make a ball this powerful.
It's true.
BC only open visible to your friends with the role. Yeah, exactly. No, I'll need to like talk with some more, let's say, having a fandom savvy friends of mine to figure out some of the finer points of Discord stuff. But yeah, it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. It's like I want to set up reasons to make subscribing actually interesting, even though I don't want to like ask for it because, you know, I'm not in this for money. But at the same time, it helps build community too. So like, it's a bit of a struggle to be like, well, without a Discord, like, what is there? I've got like a couple emotes of like the one mascot character who's not Mega Man related. I'm just gonna smash you. Really, not giving me the ground break option. Okay, I see how it is. But yeah, either way, it's stuff that I definitely want to start getting set up for. Although I will say, because a couple people... Oh, thank you for the subscription, Yubel. Super appreciated. I just now saw that in chat. The clan that we have in this, as long as you're playing on PC, is open to followers. 100%. We'll post the code again at the end of the night. And if anybody ends up not being able to join, you can also ping me on my socials, which should be flashing on screen too. So mostly Twitter, I think, is the easy way. Because I don't 100% know if having it set to recruiting no will make it so people can't ask for invites or not.
Yeah.
So Mega Man, then, what are your thoughts on the X and Zero games and the model kits that were made of X and Copy X? Well, first of all, if you mean the Kodo kits are superb. Like, the Kodo Booyah X series model kits are, like, one of the best Mega Man products that have come out in, like, the last decade. They're so good. But there's also, like, really cool garage kits. I collect a whole bunch of shit. X is my favorite fictional character of all time. I have warmed up on Zero a lot. I like to give him a hard time because he dies a lot, but he's still a really cool character. It makes the Zero series a little bit more complicated for me emotionally because there's a whole bunch of baggage that goes into it. But I mean, I love the entire IP. Anything Mega Man I have some soft spot for in some regard. I play every Monday. Most recently because my normal co-commentator there, and who would also be joining us on Team Tuesdays, has been out due to moving. He suggested a mod of the PC build of Ocarina of Time where all of the enemies are model swapped to X models, and you're playing as Zero. It's The Legend of Iris. So, what about Axel? I don't mind Axel. I mind X7, and I mind how some of the writing is, but I don't hate his design. I don't hate the concept, and I think he works really well as a new recruit-style member of the team in X8 specifically. But no abject hate. I think he's solid. I wish they would do more with him, but that's not going to happen. And yeah, The Legend of Iris, all of the Mega Man streams go up day after, so all of those are on my YouTube channel, if you're interested about those. There's a lot of them now.
Kind of on that note, I know we only briefly talked about it in chat a while back, but I actually got pretty into the idea of doing a, like, joint challenge with Myth on, I can't think of the name for it, the crossover thing we were talking about, where I would be playing Pokemon and you'd be playing Metroid, is that right?
He would be, yeah. Also, Noob-sama,
Yeah.
thank you for joining. Super pleasure to have you. Super pleasure. You know, it's been a pleasure. Go ahead. Terrible, sorry.
I was like, the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that sounds like a fun challenge. Let me just, like, pick a Pokemon game. Effectively, I'd be picking a starter and trying to speedrun it. But, let's go. I'm in.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to do... I would love to do more crossover-y stuff like that. Punch! I still really want us to figure out some wild archipelago thing to do on one Tuesday setup. but that relies on a lot of individual indie like ROM hackers doing their thing.
Yeah.
In the third part, Zero Copy X kits from the Mega Man X Zero games. I actually don't know. Is there an official Copy X now? If there is, then I really want to see it. I know there was this Kodo Zero. I would need to double check that.
Oh, these guys are getting to be sponges for sure.
Yeah, we're also about to get into more seed stuff now that we're seeing Gins, or Jins, whichever you... Actually, I guess it's both, because there's a G1 and a J1. But we're going to be getting into, like, funnel and beam spam hell pretty soon. Such a creepy move. God, we're 18 minutes over, and we're still going pretty strong, though. We might have to, like, quit at some point. I'd say I didn't expect it, but also, we're just way too damn good.
It's true. This is what happens when they fuck with the Astral Vanguard.
I love... Very cool, and also I appreciate it. But also, to, like, flip it on its head and be stupid as hell for a second, I love that I'm using Hype Orb, so, you know, the boy, and you're both using the GN shields. Like, it's hard to not be like, ah yes, Hype Orb and the two orb likes. Or like familiars, or whatever you want to call them.
The spear is perfect.
Ah, whiffed the invincibility frames on that one. Hype Orb and the Hype Squad, clearly. Yeah, exactly.
Am I missing somebody? There we go.
Yeah, he's over here. Well, I guess... I don't know where he is for you, but you know. Alright, the funnels are where I'm going to start to get, like, broadly nervous. These guys gave me a little bit of trouble last night.
Oh, let's go. I too have funnel.
Oh, that's right, you do have funnels on you, the E-Model Zero and E-Model Copy X, they both come with LEDs. That's awesome. I'm going to have to look that up. That sounds not like bootleg, because I don't think it can be if it wasn't a thing in the first place, but I don't know if I've heard of E-Model. I'll have to look them up for sure. That sounds really cool. And I mean, the Zero designs with LEDs in a model kit just sound superb. That's awesome. I'm starting to feel how late it is right now, too.
That's the real test of survival mode.
It really kind of is. Well, yesterday I was real stupid about it because I had to help Myth move today, but I was like, sure, I can go a little farther, and by the time I died, it was 1:30 in the morning. It's like, oops, I gotta get up at 7. So... Except for work, it's worse because I gotta get up at 5, so...
I should check my
You
schedule.
do a lot of Mecha Girl kits. That's interesting. God, hitting that combo with the claws is so satisfying. It's like the jackhammer claws.
Yeah.
The claws, especially holding down the suplex. Yeah, I love the suplex. In fact. There we go! Chat has mandated it. We're suplexing seed units. Excuse me,
Let's
please
do
get
it.
over here. Oh, no, we can't, because you guys haven't been knocked down Shane.
You want to stop them?
Oh, no, it's all
Back
good.
up.
I just used Gaia Crusher on one of them. That counts as a wrestling move. My god, can you imagine Bolt Gundam suplexing somebody? Oh god, this is also where, like, the rounds start to get really grueling, too.
What's he going to say, man?
Yeah.
Much more.
Yeah, it's gonna happen every time now.
Aren't we about to hit another big boss?
Yes.
Since it's, I'd say probably after that, let's call it.
Well, so my record right now is 33. Do we want to try to beat 33? We don't have to.
You. It's up to actually,
Man, okay,
Arable.
let's... First of all, let's make sure that I'm not dying preemptively.
I'm down for the attempt.
We can also play it by ear, too. Martial arts hand lets you do a power bomb. That's right, that one was... Yeah. So, Ervil and I specifically, I imagine Jay, too. I don't know how much of his copy you played, but I'm assuming a fair amount. We played collectively a shitload of Breaker 3, so...
It's a very scientific unit of measurement.
Exactly. Like, I clocked in at around 570 hours, and I know yours is higher than that. And technically, it would be even more so if you weren't, like, splitting between save files.
Yeah,
I don't
I
have
would
that
have to
much.
boot it up to look.
But I do have a lot of Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 to play.
Oh, yeah. That was our college game. Which actually, Erevil, you'll be happy to know, presumably you as well, Jay, I put a couple Warriors 2 and 3 songs on the playlist that I... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Nope, that's it. I got stuck in a stun... Oh, wait a minute. You guys are actually still playing.
Hang on.
This changes everything. That is also not how this mode was described.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, okay. That means we will have to call it, because we'll be here all night.
Yeah, I'll be able to keep us alive forever if this is how it functions.
Well, I think you could have just come over and, like, pick me up, too.
I was getting ready to, and see if I could, and then he just woke you up. So I don't know if he has to have Awaken for it to continue or not.
That's a good question. Yeah, like I said, though, all it takes is the one stun lock. It's real scary.
Mm-hmm. Give me a target.
I know. Alright, so this should be a giant. Yeah, Breaker 3 I used a lot more of the double saber builds and fins. Yeah. I'm way into the dual wielding mechanic in this one, even if it's not on most of my key builds. Right, yeah, okay, it is
this one.
It is this one.
Alright, let's go. Starting strong.
I think for one stream we're gonna need to do one where we just try to go for all 50 waves. Because that's gonna take a long time, and we will quickly find our limits at some point, because
Yeah.
if it's already getting to the point where it can stun lock us and we're not even at 35, then I can't imagine what the 40s are gonna be like. Switch for GB4 if they ask if you wanted to use a dual style with the same weapons in both hands. So I think later on, I think there's a couple weapons that do have styles that change based on dual wielding or not. Like I know Sandrock's Heat Shodels have a dual blade variant, so I presume others do. And I know that when you go new type difficulty, you start unlocking weapons that have different move sets. So it might be part of that too. Oh, damn it. Bad time to stop. Alright. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright. I'm good. I'm fine. We're gaming. I've beaten the game, but haven't dived into the deeper stuff. Yeah, I mean, and also new type difficulty is, like, brutally difficult. I've only done, like, the first 2 missions on it. You need to be, like, really geared up. To a point where I'm kind of surprised it's just available for you so quickly.
It was kind of an immediate thing in 3, too. As soon as you clear it, like, here you go, you got it.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was. It's just been a really long time. Yeah, no, you're right.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it wasn't new type right away. It was,
Hardcore.
yeah, you had to complete hardcore to unlock new type.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Or no,
same basic
yeah.
premise.
So it's hardcore is the 3rd difficulty. What's the 4th? New type is
Extreme, that's for
extreme. Thank you. But yeah, gotta be level 50. You gotta be level 50 and do a lot of like min-maxing your actual stats. Please no. Oh, please no. Oh. Got a beam 2, nerd. Yeah, fall down. And the guy closure. Oh, you still shielded! What's wrong with me? Why did I do that? Oh, well. I didn't realize he still had that last little nugget of shield left. The dash run midair while firing my 2 short machine guns. Very good. Jay, nice intersecting beams. Very cool.
It was cool.
You dodge that shit midair.
Oof. If somebody's got EX gauge, I wouldn't mind a little bit of a top off. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
That one did over half my bar. God. Oh, Jesus, I ran right into it.
I've actually been healing you a lot everybody this match.
Hey, whatever works.
Anytime I notice I lose a little health, I'm just like, boop.
Might as well. That's how teamwork works.
Plus, I've just been getting my gauge up pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already back at 6. It was just like, it happened right after I used like 2 awakenings. So my backpack is 1 and then X-Rounder is 3, so I spend 4 anytime I open up. I do kind of low-key like getting hit though because it instantly refills my gauge. So I can just like throw Gaia Crushers out like crazy. Not that his legs are vulnerable right now, but... I got that. Too close! Beam!
Nice.
Got him. Easy fight.
Yeah.
Well, Erevel, I saw your katanas in that shot. Just occurred to me, there's a katana type off of one of the SDs that I don't remember the exact skill, but it had a skill attached to it that it sounded like you might be interested in. So if you check SD parts, you might already have it. It might be worth looking into as like an additional move. And it actually doesn't look too bad either. Like, you'd have to make the blade chrome, but...
I think I know which one you're talking about.
that is the entire chunk of information that I have for it, so...
Yeah. Right now my 2 primary concerns are I want my cannon to be better damage output wise, and I want to get like quantum burst or photon burst or something as my first action, so I have an overload ability.
Very fair, yeah. Voitaire Lumiere might be kind of cool for you too.
I mean, I've got a...
Oh right, you're using
Zero
Zero System for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
My brain is starting to fry right now. Oh, please no. Oh, please no. All right. Thank you for that. That was definitely one of you.
Gotcha.
You know what? Excuse you! Got knocked down, like, right in the middle of the Gaia Crusher animation. Personally, I love using the Hades system for the 300 scale, or negative, oh my god, a negative 300 scale build with the Hades speed does sound really funny. Very good. 11:30 for me, and I have to be up around 5:30 or 6. Have a good evening, all. Thank you for hanging around so long, Wazen. It was a pleasure. I cannot believe we're half an hour over right now. I really forgot how long some of these ran.
We're still doing all right.
We're doing all right to the point where we will definitely have to quit, but we can definitely beat the record at this rate.
Yeah.
You guys are also going to unlock 3 titles out of this, too. Damnation out here saying sleep is for the weak. I would agree if I was working remotely, but because I have to drive on a horrible highway, I am going to need some rest. Isn't what I meant to hit, but okay, we'll take it. Oh, God! I accidentally entered shooting mode, and I don't remember how to get out of it.
LB and LT together?
There we go. It didn't proc getting out of it the first time I did that. First thing I tried, though. I do kind of like that it's a toggleable mode in this one, though. It makes it feel, like, more real. 'Cause it was an afterthought in 3.
I don't know. I liked it in 3.
Oh, really?
The same, like, yeah, I really liked it in 3. Just hold left trigger to enter and then right trigger to fire, and the amount of damage increase it gave you is absolutely obscene.
Oh, alright. I guess I just never really used it that much. That's on me.
It's like, it takes getting used to. That's its problem. Like, Jay never did get used to it. He says he doesn't like it. But, once I got used to it, I saw the damage increase, and I was like, holy fuck, this is absurd.
Very fair. Damnation says, keep going, that's what sick days are for. I cannot miss another Wednesday. I did a day off to play this last Wednesday, and I actually had an unironic sick day the Wednesday before that. I only have a 4-day work week, so if I start just missing Wednesdays indiscriminately, my manager will have words with me. As much as a marathon survival stream sounds fun, it is not something we can swing on a work night. I apologize.
Next time we will start the survival attempt much earlier, and I am down to attempt for the full 50.
Oh yeah, 100%. I figured this would be like a great stream challenge thing.
Yeah.
Because really more than anything, it's also like for real endurance, which I kind of like.
Yes. Yeah.
Feels like it's been a long time since I've had a video game actually do something like that, now that I'm thinking about it. God, we're just like knocking down this one poor bastard over and over again. It's like, you are doing a great job. I mean, maybe. I'd rather not risk it. I like the job. I'm still pretty new to it, so I don't want to push it.
That's fair.
Chat out here being, devious. I would never. I don't know. I don't know, Damnation. Able to get to wave 41 with my tall Chaos Mobile Suit Gun. Very well done. Insult to injury. Oh, God! Please!
I definitely feel like someone else was working on this same suit as me. That one went a lot faster.
Probably. The issue I keep having is I keep ending up trying to quote-unquote help with certain ones that, like, keep just, like, they stand up, they fall down. They stand up, they fall down. And I can't hit them because they're in the invulnerable state throughout the whole thing. I think I've been getting a little bit more lucky with it this time. If I can at least get him into the jackhammer, then that's, like, the most useful thing I can do at this phase. It's like I tweaked my damage numbers, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm not doing it fast enough. And you guys are using your main suits, so it's a little bit of a discrepancy.
I'm
Fair enough.
struggling too, though. I'm starting to, anyway.
Yeah.
Get
It's more like it's taking forever.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that, and, like, probably a lot of cheap deaths moving forward. Which, you know, if you're doing a mode like this, it's not anything that I'm overly surprised by, so I certainly won't be like, oh no, how could this have happened? Alright, this is wave 33. I ended specifically at the round with all of the customized strays for frame of reference. I was pretty far in, too, so I feel like that might have been the last round. But there's going to be a bunch of beam spam in this one, so be careful with stun lock. I need you guys to go away. God, ground break isn't an option in here, it looks like. I don't know if you can ground break in multiplayer.
I've been doing it.
Oh, really? It wasn't an option for me on
I've-
those ones.
I haven't gotten a prompt in a little while, but
Because I was using ground break like crazy in this room last time. Like, the Gaia Crusher combo is basically getting me triple kills out of, like, sheer panic. We're going to be in this tunnel for at least one other round, too, as a heads up. One of you is fighting mountains.
Had it take me 3 stabs at the ground for it to go down, but
Yeah, no, that definitely. I'm just not getting the prompt. It's interesting.
I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, man, really? All that whiffed? Please. In the boot! Yeah, see, I just knocked down Abyss Gundam, I think is this one, and it didn't give me the Y prompt.
I only get that when I break them in half.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like full proper ground breaks. Like Gaia Crusher is basically an all parts out move if it lands. The health differential needs to be real high for it to not do that. Alright, I think there's one more tunnel round. Oh no, okay, they're right at their mouth and I like led them in to kind of bottleneck them. It works either way though. Though at this rate, we are definitely... Oh. Don't you use my own move on me. I'll fucking kill you.
Vegeta, he stole your doom!
I'll kill him! God, I'm like going too fast to land the jackhammer immediately right now. Russian! That's how you didn't break at all. Jesus, alright. Plenty of legs off, but never get the ground break. I was getting them like crazy when I was doing this solo, so I'm wondering if it's like a balancing thing for multiplayer.
I don't know, I just did it.
Not weird. God, my like vision is starting to blur. Because, yeah, the ones that I'm going for in here are definitely full crushes. Like, it's half of what that ultimate does. What are you doing in here? Using claws since I unlocked them, and I've never had a groundbreaking claws. Oh, yeah, I wonder if it's weapon tight. Maybe that's it. That'd be a weird nerf.
Some of them...
Hey!
Yeah, some of them won't.
Alright, so that's 33. So all we need to do is beat this round, and my high score is beaten. And this should be the one... Oh, they're all the way down at the bottom. They're at the bottom. This happened to me last time, too. Yeah, this is the round that got me. But not this time!
This time you have the power of friend.
And Gunpla!
Yeah.
It's exactly true. Thank you for the hype, you Bell. I appreciate it. When there's one left, if I could be so greedy as to ask for the final hit. Just for my own
I say we
edification.
should do the next boss and call it good there.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Bye, nerd. Ooh, nope, not again. I refuse. A lot scarier is Hype Orb too, because my Leo build has heal on hit and the Gatling gun. So I'm basically just non-stop healing that way. But Hype Orb does not have that. Yep, Hype Orb died again. Help! I think it's the same fucking guy that did it too. I refuse. Thank you much.
There's a ground break. Just the last one.
Not anymore. Oh, wait a minute. All right,
The second too late.
yeah,
on
that's that's the wave that got me, but there's still more to the actual round. Or the round that got me, not the wave. Sorry, I love you, Astray Blue. This has to happen. All the heals on Tall Chaos. Heals on hit over time. Yeah, that's how my Leo is. The only reason Hype Orb doesn't have that stuff is because I haven't actually started giving him skills yet. He's my main stream build, but he's not my main build.
Do we want to maybe spend the challenge time next week explaining a little bit of our fan narrative in
I think that could
Soul
be fun.
Gundam and Kensei Gundam and Nebula Gundam and such?
I'd be down for that. Honestly, you're going to be like a lot better at it at this point than me, but yeah, I'm 100% on board.
I'm down.
Yeah, I can't ground break with the claws. That's really interesting.
I don't think you can do it with a lance or a commanded sword or something. I remember taking weird note of it before.
I think you can do it with the lance. I'd have to double check though. You certainly could in 3.
Yeah. Well, 3 had no limitation. You could ground break as long as it was just a torso and it was on the ground.
Yeah, and also Yubel. Yes, I have mastered a couple parts. A good couple now. I try not to use the mastered abilities on other ones because the hologram system is a huge bummer, but I do have them. Actually, that's ironically how I'm using Gaia Crusher on everything that isn't Hype Orb. It's my favorite EX, or my favorite Awaken ability in the game. I really like HFX Burst, but it just hits too inconsistently for me, but Gaia Crusher is, like, nice and reliable. Hey! Record broken. Alright, so I don't know who this giant's gonna be.
Get
Or
hyped.
if it even is consistently one, who knows? But yeah, we're almost an hour over, so we're definitely... Oh, it's the SD one. Oh my god, we're almost an hour over. Holy
I love
shit.
the SD.
I am furious that this head is not a builder part.
Yeah. I think it's actually like the shoulder guard
It is.
from the normal SD.
Yeah, he's a whole ass transformer.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for the Richard, Jay. Don't think that went unnoticed.
I'm glad.
You know, I gotta say, if we organically lost to this guy, I'd be kind of chill with it.
He's the only guy I died to in the story mission.
He's really tough, which is kind of nice. Just like, my boy. An SD Dino, are you kidding me? That's superb.
Did he already do his shield thing?
He is sponging a lot of damage.
Yeah, he is.
Like, holy shit, he's sponging a lot of damage. Oof. Oh, that attack looks so good. Oh, so much health. is good. All the hit zones are going to refresh now. Actually, I'm going to go Crusher on the leg. Oh no, because he's still shielded. Why am I like this? Ah, well. I'll get it back. And the shield is tanky as hell. We're going to, if we do go for the 50, we're going to need to up our damage a lot.
Broke through the shield.
Yeah, it's just like, man. That's another layer. Acid weak spot chunk. Okay, last bar, last bar. Got him! Very nice. Like 20 screenshots. Alright. I'm sorry, chat, but we are almost exactly 1 hour over our normal time, which is, like, unheard of on our end. So that is that's gonna do it. We need to retire.
I think we gotta actually open the menu and retire.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen organically. Happy hops, though.
Or even if he retires, it just leaves you to your own lobby.
Oh, okay. Actually, I might just, like... Did you get your stuff?
Yeah, you get all the stuff you collected.
Okay. And you kept the record? Like, does it actually say the record is still there and everything?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna let myself die, yeah. Like, just don't res me. I think that's the way to go. Because I don't want to risk it being like, oh, you didn't do it. Now watch, now that we're letting it happen, you're just, like, not gonna die. I'm sorry, Hyporb.
Attack me.
Just pause it until tomorrow. No, we're not gonna... We can't do that. Actually, we can't pause in this mode anyway, because it's multiplayer.
Would you hit me?
Oh, no. Okay. So, if one player dies, everybody dies is when your respawn times out. Because I just finally finished off. PS5, I just put it to sleep, then continue the next day. Yeah, but you were playing solo is the thing. Well, actually, I guess... Yes, for solo you could do that. For multiplayer, it wouldn't work. I kind of want to see what that brought our clan ranking to.
Yeah, I was gonna check it for sure.
We ranked S every single one up until we gave up.
Yeah, absolutely we did. Oh man, just look at the plastic that you get out of that too.
Oh, I'll get there.
So good. Trying to make a pause online games joke. Oh, I get it. I'm sorry, Damnation. I'm just so tired right now. Okay, I am out.
Whoa, I Hearts Evolved 4! And 1,000 of them!
We are currently at clan rank 1,168, which I don't think is a huge difference from where we are before, but...
We were at 1,300 before.
Yeah, that's a full, like, 200 rank boost.
Outstanding. Still not on the board on solo, but yeah, I'll get there at some point. I'm gonna go for the collector's version of the game, the model kit. I wanted to, but I didn't. I heard it started getting canceled for people too, which is a bummer.
Ooh, that's a new beam javelin.
terrible. You're gonna be in there all night.
I'm only looking at the weapons.
Okay. I'll give it until a little bit, but I'm gonna start the cooldown. So, normally we don't go this long. For those who are sticking around and are newer, usually streams are only 3 hours, mostly just for like mental health, but also because, you know, real lives in bed and work and mates and sleep and shit. I go every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Tuesday is always team play unless everybody's out sick, which is what happened last week. Jay's reenacting. Thank you so much, Jay. Monday is always Mega Man content. Tuesday is always team content as best we can help it. And then Thursday is Grab Bag. That's the other one. Recently, we have been playing more Mecha on that with Megaton Musashi Wired, which I'm playing exclusively for stream. I've never played it before. It's super good. It'll be session 2 of that on Thursday if you want to come and show up for more Mecha goodness. But otherwise, that's the cycle. It'll be more of Legend of Iris next Monday. It'll be more Breaker 4 next Tuesday, and then coming up Thursday is going to be more Megaton Musashi. Gentlemen, do you have any sign-outs now that we are almost officially at the 4-hour mark?
Keep it Crover. Oh no,
night
it's
and good
Crover.
luck.
I'm supposed to say.
No, Keep It Crover is a pretty funny corruption of it with Myth not being around. Terrible.
Yeah, my usual is just good night and good luck.
Everybody have a thunderful evening. Take it easy. I will see you on Thursday. Thank you.
You're
Good
welcome.
good night. Happy to have so many new folks here.
Yeah.